Alright.
I don't want YouTube videos, so back off. I
Some
don't
of
really
them are
watch
really
YouTube
good.
videos.
Well, some of them for seeds are good. A majority of them are trash, though. That's just a fact.
Well, yeah, no, I really don't want to deal with watching YouTube videos and going through all of it.
Yeah, that's not
It's
enough
not good.
cobble for what I have planned. Alright. I probably should have grabbed the ladders now that I think about it. Biggest brain plays in the world right here. Smartest human being. Woo! What?
Okay, so for this one with a huge ass village, like literally spans a whole biome, you need to be using a 1.8 free release.
Nice. I don't know if your computer can handle that.
I'm
Those
trying not.
gigantic caves that they're releasing. Dude, I honestly can't wait.
No.
I need it. I need it. Can I get to the top of that tree just by running across these? Yes, I can. Makes my life twice as easy. Now I just gotta cut it down from up top. Once the wandering trader comes, I think I'm gonna try to get jungle saplings, because that would be the easiest way to mass produce charcoal.
This is good.
I kind of want some of these leaves so I could use them in my builds later. But at the same time, I don't feel like digging out that iron and turning it into actual things. Plus, I need to actually like make
Hmm.
further tree farms so then I can get just tons more wood and charcoal.
Eight,
Alright, good. All
one,
that's gonna despawn. Yeah, all that's gonna despawn.
89, 666,
Oh, you found a seed?
1302.
I'm assuming you're
Let's
not
see.
answering.
Let's see. I'm trying this one, see if it works. Why is that
I don't know. I
not
prefer the
working?
random generation. Just see what you get.
seed works. Seed just works because I don't know. I like how the whole village things spawn.
I don't know, I prefer building them myself, because you asshole Enderman. The, like once you build, I think it's
Has it?
4 beds and, job sites. I forget exactly how many it is, but you build a certain number of beds and you build, like, actual job sites for villagers. They'll, start spawning zombie villagers. Eh.
Yeah, if you build a few zombie villages, I don't really feel like killing them.
What do you mean? It's awesome. You also get the achievements for it, too. Axe. Axe. And I need more shovels, because of course I do. More pickaxe.
That's why my fucking cursor is moving so slow.
Need to turn up the,
Yeah, my
everything.
DPI was never turned up. Because my mouse has the little DPI button, so I just never turned it up. I was like, why is my mouse moving so slow? But learns to fix this why.
Crap. I didn't mean to place that. When you come over, I think we should totally play Minecraft. If your system can handle it, yeah. If your system can handle it.
I mean, it's handling it perfectly fine right now.
Yeah, I'm digging out a chunk. You know that causes more lag than 20 chests in a single chunk? And I'm putting 20 chests in a chunk next to it.
That is a very fair point.
Like I guess as long as you don't go in those 2 chunks, you'll probably be fine.
Should be.
But I'm building a huge village next to it, which will actually, like, because it's the movement of that material, it should actually cause less lag. It's just the problem of the actual, like, entities moving around in it, which would be the villagers and whatnot, and all the cats that'll spawn, and iron golems.
Oh shit, okay.
What?
This whole village right on the outside of it, right?
Mhm.
Abandoned portal.
Nice.
Right on the edge of it. You know, I'm not mad at this. I'm really not. I'm not mad at this at all. Yeah,
Oh, can I not swipe with the sword? Cringe.
alrighty, some fucking bread, some apples.
Save the apples.
Huh?
Save the apples. Once you get gold, turn them into golden apples. Then it's Pog.
Obviously. Obviously. Now, go do war crimes, aka looting.
Looting isn't a war crime.
Jesus. I just saw a squid commit suicide.
I've seen worse. This game.
Beached itself.
Yeah. I've seen the AI do worse in this game.
I mean, that's the AI.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's a big brain.
Squid had a big brain move.
Today I'm going to do this. And it's like, alright, very cool, thank you.
Minecraft squid. Big brain move. Die.
If I can't have my ink, no one can. Proceeds to beach himself.
Yeah, right? Just, he's gonna try to take my ink. I won't have any to take.
It's like, if he doesn't hit me, it won't count as a kill. Therefore, no entity will drop. And he, like, starts tapping his head. He's like, I'm smart. Yeah, thonk.
Big brain move. He doesn't kill me, he can't get my drops. So, like, what kind of things will Twitch ban you for nowadays?
Music, I think talking about specific other streamers, I know you're allowed to, like, talk shit in general, but if you're like specifically like talking about someone, I think you can get in trouble but not banned for it. I might be wrong on that because like I'm not a partner or whatever, so they never like briefed me on that.
So they never tell you shit. You should probably know.
Well, I mean, they aren't gonna just straight up ban you. They're gonna give you at least a warning because I know they're not like complete assholes. I know that music will get you. I know they'll like it'll force you to take VODs down and shit.
Probably like copyrighted shit, right?
Yeah, which is most of the fucking music market, except for like anything over 100 years old. Because after 100 years, the copyright claims are invalid
Yeah.
for
Did
everything.
Ozzy not copyright any of his shit? I think.
I don't know. You're welcome to
Did I
look it
remember
up.
correctly?
I'm just not using music. I only use the in-game music because if anyone has problems with it, I'll be like, look, I'd be like, it's the game. I'm like, and I know there's a couple
Well, it's
games.
not. It's game.
No, I know there's a couple games where they have like in-game radio, like GTA. I can't use that because that music's copyrighted. That's why you can't buy certain
Probably
GTA
and
games.
Fallout too, right?
Yeah, you can't use the radios in Fallout because those are copyrighted, or it's like half the songs are
Really?
copyrighted. It's just that's just how the music industry is. It sucks. It's like you know who fucking does the song. You know like everything. You know the person who's playing the game doesn't own it. So what's the
You just
problem with them
never know if it's
playing it?
not copyrighted.
So what's yeah,
You
you
wanna
as
know why the problem with playing it is?
they're
The game
greedy.
has the rights to it. The game bought out the rights. You didn't.
Yeah, 'cause they're greedy. Welcome to the music industry.
Let's not forget, 90% of the songs you hear from an artist, the artist didn't want to write or sing.
Yeah, pretty much. World's fucked.
Because as long as you sign a contract as a musician, you have no control over what you write, sing, or play.
Depends on the
Whatever your
contract.
producer tells you to write, you write. Huh?
It depends on the contract.
Well, yeah, 90% of
What's the
contracts, basically, you have like 90% of the contracts for 90% of the bands, they have like either like one album out of however many a year they can have their own songs, or like however many songs of the album can be their own. But other than that, they don't really have much control over their own what they write and what they sing.
That's why a lot of groups are picky in what they like
Yeah.
in what they do. They're like, "Oh no." They're like, I want control, so this is what we're gonna do. And this is the contract I'm getting, or I'm just gonna freelance it."
That's what a lot of people are doing, and why the music industry is quote unquote dying now. Quote unquote.
They're not dying. They have too much
Because
fucking
that's
money.
how the music industry is. Huh?
They're not dying. They have too much fucking money. I wish the music industry would die. That would be helpful to many artists.
Be helpful to all artists, let's be honest.
There's some artists who make bank off of it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, true, true. Like, it's always Ozzy. Ozzy, Jesus with Ozzy's bank. I'm surprised they're still alive, to be honest.
He doesn't give up. He's got shit to do.
Huh?
He doesn't give up. He's got shit to do. I
No,
respect
for
that.
real, like, no, you know who it was who, didn't copyright any of his stuff, and when he died, specifically said, um, he said before he died, when I die, don't let anyone change my music, or I think he said, don't let anyone pervert my music into something it's not.
That's pretty
It was
baller.
Queen. Dude, for real.
I doubt Queen said that.
But he said something along the lines of, don't let people mess with my music.
That whole band? They wanted
Queen
money.
himself. No, Queen himself. It was when Queen, like, sorry, Freddie Mercury, when he died, he was like, don't let anyone mess with my music. If
Oh yeah,
anyone
all
makes
all of
money
his
off my music, no one can.
all of his single stuff. Yeah, I know about that. Like the actual
Yeah.
band stuff though was copyrighted by their music group and by their.
I understand, but anything that was solely Freddie Mercury, or mostly Freddie Mercury, he was like, if I'm not alive to make money off it, no
Yeah, he's like, it's my shit.
Hmm?
He's like, it's my shit. That's funny.
Yeah. And I think any albums that are like Freddie Mercury's in particular that are made, I think actually go to the proceeds go to like his family or something like that. I want to say.
Mm.
Time to mine.
There's so many zombies, dude.
Kill them.
I already lit up the entire cave they're supposed to be in, and they're like still spawning. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Minecraft is just like bullying me at this point, genuinely. I got a shit ton of iron though. That's pretty pog.
I know, like a couple chunks away from the village that you spawn, practically in.
Mm.
I found a cave. Just, plain like ground opening, right?
Okay.
I come in, there's a vein of coal, a vein of ore, a little bit farther in, another vein of iron ore.
My
This way.
favorite Minecraft sound effect right there. Bruh. From the zombies. Just bruh. Best Minecraft sound effect. 10 out of 10. Would listen to again. Oh wait, I'm forced to listen to it. Never mind. No more coal.
So you think you have a choice?
This is Minecraft. I don't have a choice in anything other than when I die. And even sometimes that choice gets taken away from me.
Night shift. This turned me, so I kind of had to.
Eventually, I think I'll actually look up for music that isn't DMCA-able. I think I'm gonna eventually look for music that isn't DMCA-able, because I'm sure these streams would be a lot less boring with some music in the background. Well, I have the Minecraft music turned down because it's okay, but it's like the same thing because it cycles like 3 songs.
It's too repetitive.
No, I like the Minecraft music a lot, but it's like the same 3 songs. And on top, I don't even know if Microsoft will be fair with it or if they'll be a dick. I don't know. It's very possible it can go either way because it's Microsoft. Like, if it was just Notch and, like, his small team of developers, I would be fine with blasting that shit the entire time I'm playing it.
Well, yeah, because then it's not.
He
And it's
doesn't
small team
fucking
developers.
care.
You don't gotta worry. Like, you don't gotta worry if it's just them, but if it's anything more than just them, I don't know. Kind of sketch, not gonna lie.
The actual guy who made all the music is pretty cool, though. The C14 dude.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm sure it would be fine, which is why I have, like, the music on, but it's super low.
Yeah.
Also, the music just gets loud as shit sometimes, so...
It really does.
I think I want 2 more rows, and then I'll start doing the outline of the actual, That's the wrong chest. There we go. Oh, on my last video, I asked for suggestions on, like, what buildings I should build. Because I'm going for, like, a medieval theme, but I was like, some fantasy buildings I'd be fine with taking, like, ideas from. But it all, like, just depends on, like, as long as it looks more medieval, I'll probably use some part of its design.
Okay. Wait, so,
Mm-hmm.
question. Crossbows are more than just mod now, right?
They've been in the game for, like, a year.
Oh, shoot, that's right. Honestly, archer towers for days.
What, in the city?
Yeah, just archer towers for days.
Why?
Why not?
You just need, like, one outer wall, and then I'm gonna have, like, the castle in the back corner, like the actual proper castle.
Uh,
And in the middle, I have a... No, prisons are stupid. I have a general idea of like what I want to do for a couple shops, but
Mm-hmm.
after that, I'm not really sure. I know there's a couple huts I want to build, and I want to build a. I'm gonna build like a smaller outlying village with a bunch of farms around it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's much later as the smaller outlying farm. Like I want to build an
Yeah.
actual fucking kingdom. That's the plan of these streams.
Come here, pig. There we go. He. I know that old cave. This one. Nice. Time to cut down some trees. Deforestation.
Dude, you can plant so many trees off of cutting one tree down.
I know it's insane. I'm thinking I'm just gonna live a dwarf's life and just mine. Nothing. Just mine.
That's what I like used to do on the Xbox, and then a bunch of updates happened to the overworld, and I was like, alright, fuck the underground.
Alright, I gotta figure this out now. I gotta see what's new.
Yeah, now that
Huh?
that actually got me into a lot of building, I'm not gonna lie. Like, once
What?
those
The new updates.
yeah, after like the village and pillage update, I was like, all right, like now there's a genuinely good reason to actually go up there. And then like the villager
So now
trading
I
system,
actually have a reason to care
yeah,
about anything but mining.
it completely changed the trading system. So now it was like you could get like diamond weapons from villagers just from trading. Which is why building your own village is just overpowered as shit because when you heal the villagers, they cut you deals and they level up faster. So then you can just
Yeah,
get an insane amount of diamond gear extremely
you saved
fast.
my ass. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, it's insane like how fast you can get diamond gear if you do that, which is my plan. Like it's going to take at least like 3 more streams before I even have the chance of doing that, and then I have to get blaze rods, which is going to be a pain in the ass
Absolutely.
because I'm playing on
It's
hard
very hard.
mode.
Oof, yeah. That'll be a bit of an issue.
Well, I always play on hard mode. It's just I've never played on it with a keyboard and mouse. So,
Yeah.
and it's funny because
Do
of
you
the
play controller on PC still?
yeah, but why the fuck would I do that? And plus my controller's beat. The only one that can actually connect to my PC. I didn't tell you that, did I? How that
No.
controller died? All right, so I was playing Warframe, right? And I'm trying to run to
What
the
you threw in like your 360 like you used to do with your 360 controllers?
No, no, no. That one was like my only good controller from the 360, so I've had it for like years, so it was just a matter of time. What happened was I had this controller since like when they first came out with like pro controllers for the 360, and then I had it on the Xbox One as well. It was a plug-in one, so it like had like really comfortable grips and everything, and it was the one I mainly used for my PC
Oh, okay.
because it wasn't really counting as an Xbox controller, but it worked. And so one day I was playing Warframe with a couple people online, and all of a sudden the joystick to look around just stopped fucking working. And I
You could
think
move it, but it just didn't move.
yeah, it didn't register. It just completely broke, and then I stopped moving it, and then like the joystick was just sitting all the way to the right. I was like, oh no! I was like, it just completely
Oh
snapped. And I was like,
no.
I told somebody, I'm like, I need somebody to come back from extraction right now. They're like, what did you do? I'm like, I didn't do anything. I'm like, we have a problem. And they were like, what? They were like, what do you
I
mean
mean,
we have
you
a
get another
problem?
personal fix, but like, do you really feel like dealing with it?
No, I couldn't fix it. I tried to fix it after we finished the mission. I was like, all right, like, I need a few minutes to deal with this. So we all sat in the lobby, just like shooting the
No,
shit,
I
just
mean like
talking.
to replace the contacts and stuff. That's like an easy enough like personal fix, but do you really want to deal with
No,
it?
I took the controller apart and looked in there, and the thing completely snapped. It was done. It was fucked. I was so pissed. I was like, okay, cool, there goes my controller. like the like the like not only did like the actual like joystick like pop off of from where it was supposed to be, like I could have just pushed it back in, right? I tried that. And I was like, okay, like I actually need to take the controller apart. So I got a screwdriver, took it apart, and I'm looking into like the part where that is because I took it out, like took the
Yeah.
joystick out, and it was just missing like a couple parts. Like they completely shattered and went further into the controller. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, this just completely
So
fucking
it
broke.
probably fucked with some other parts of the controllers.
Well, no, every part of the controller worked. It was just the joystick was done. Like I could use it for everything but looking. And I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I just threw it out like that night. I was like, all right, guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna throw my controller out and switch into the keyboard controls. You know, there was no way I was gonna revive that. I probably could have like sold it for like $1 because of like that's what the parts are worth or some shit.
Oh, what kind of controller was it?
It was just
Was it the Pro? Or was it the plain one?
it was just a plain like plug-in 360 controller.
You could have sold it for like 15 for parts, honestly.
It's already gone. It's been gone for like 2 months.
Cause like I see 360s selling for parts for like $60. I'm like, why are people buying a non-working PC that's only for parts for $60?
Because of the gold.
Shop, get one for like $3, like 5.
That's if the thrift shop doesn't know their stuff or has too many.
What was that?
That's if the shop doesn't know their stuff or has too many. Because some of the precious metals in there are actually worth quite a bit, and a lot of thrift shops know that.
Yeah.
Because that's their
Like,
fucking
so
thing.
like the one on Main, like they have shoot, what
Oh, like the monitor I bought for $5 and it's like works perfectly.
yeah, no, like
Yeah,
the
that was an
PC.
absurd deal. That was literally an absurd deal. I was like, I'm buying this right now.
Oh yeah, no, no.
I was
That
like, I
shit's
need a
boring today.
dual monitor setup.
My brother bought, okay,
Mm,
like a minimum, minimum $100 pair of waders for $18.
nice, nice. That's what we like
Like
to see.
walking out, he was like, dude, this is like minimum on sale, like $100. Like on a normal day, like right as season's starting or right in the middle of season, like $400, depending on where you get it.
And they're
If
just
you
like
got it from Dick's, it was like
$5.
if you got it from Dick's, depending on what model of of those waders you got, it was like 100 minimum. The ones he got would have been like 250.
Mm,
But like Cabela's easily 400 because Cabela's doubles their prices on everything.
Cabela sucks. That's my honest opinion.
It's a nice place to walk around, but like I wouldn't really buy anything from there unless it was they are the only ones who have it. And I
Yes.
need it. Like,
Today I'm going to walk around the store.
well, yeah, no, it's fun to look at all the shit. Or like with where we are, like if you're going to PA, it's fun to just like stop at Cabela's on your way back or on your way there type of thing.
Yeah, no, I could actually see that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's neat as like on the way there or like on the way back from PA, but other than that, it's like
What's the
why would
point?
you honestly find anyone that sells what you're looking for? It's only a war crime if there's witnesses.
Incorrect. Man, I'm so lucky I have all my settings to not for children.
Yeah, right. Let's be honest. Half the stuff you say is not for children.
Well, yeah, I'm a fucking adult. What did you expect? Oh, today I'm going to make this for 5-year-olds. That's stupid. Go on kids YouTube. We're in the big leagues now.
This the big boy stream.
Yes. Only for big boys.
No vanilla words on my adult Minecraft server. Cool.
This is a Christian Minecraft server.
My Christian Minecraft server.
What the frick did you just cuss on my Christian Minecraft server? I think that's my favorite clip. It's just
Hear me out, bro. Hear
it's
me
just
out,
one
bro.
of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Fuck skeletons. Shitlords.
Skeletons are fantastic. I don't know what your skeletons are fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about, especially when they shoot creepers and then the creeper gives you music discs. It's pog.
That's a fair point. It's just more of like, I don't really feel like dealing with it right now. Not my problem.
What a lazy boy.
I got shit to do.
Do you really?
I want to smell, shit to make.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
What a nerd. Doesn't even defend himself.
I mean, what is there to defend? I'm kind of useless.
Oh wow, facts.
Yeah. I'm dumb, I'm not stupid.
Yes you are. You're mega stupid. Small brain.
You have the big gay.
Coming from you, that's not an insult.
It takes one to know one.
That's not how that works.
It kinda is.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
I know tons of stupid people, but I'm still the smartest person on this planet.
A big brain.
Yeah, it just takes me longer to think about stuff, but I can think about more things at once. Y'all are just jealous. You're just mad because it's true. Yep, you're angry right now. I can hear it in your voice.
You can hear my chuckling. Cool.
Nope, you're angry. I can hear it.
Angie.
Yeah, you're angry. You're just mad because you don't know what comedy is. I don't feel like terraforming the rest of this. Time for laziness. Couldn't the sun stay out for like 2 more minutes? That would have been perfect. Thanks, game. Thanks for screwing me. No, it's fine. Get out of here.
Well, isn't that Minecraft's like whole goal?
Is to fuck me in the ass? Hell yeah.
Wait, no.
I mean,
that's not-
no.
Just, hell yeah.
No, that's cringe. I forgot it does that.
Pancake snack.
Whoa, 8 cock. That's crazy. Whoa. Send your asshole into shock.
Exactly. You're gay, you finished the song.
Shut up, faggot.
No.
Damn, he turned it around. That's crazy. He knows what he's doing. I gotta run.
Gotta blast.
Yeah. He has an Uno reverse card. Shit, my only weakness. What am I gonna do? I think you'll like the current build that I have so far. I have like a mining area completely set up, including like a small hub for where all of the crap is gonna be.
Okay.
What is this at? What is the height of this? This is currently 72.
Okay.
So that means I gotta go over here and find out what height this is at.
Hold it.
This is at
You want order
71.
date, I have clothes.
72. What is the max height of cobble at, actually? That is how I know what to make. It's at 74. 74 is the maximum height I should make my cobble at. Awesome. Love to see it. That's cringe. Stop that.
Okay.
You're just like, okay, this is fine.
Like, sure.
I'm probably gonna need 2 stacks of this.
Look at you planning ahead.
Oh, dude, I always plan ahead. It's not usually, like, very coherent, but it's always at least, there.
Coherent, but it works.
Yeah, it works. Exactly.
That's what matters at the end of the day, isn't it? Just, it works.
No, only I matter at the end of the day.
Okay, hello, creepy boys. Alright, come here. Come here to the papa.
That's cringe. Stop it.
Back up. You. I don't know what kind of insults are okay to say on Twitch.
What are you thinking of saying?
I don't know, because I know a lot of Karens don't like it.
Fuck the Karens. They can eat my ass.
You cunt.
Oh, you thought cunt was a bad word to say on Twitch? I've said worse so far.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's the fucking internet. Internet went from 2013 COD.
Look, if someone
to what it
reports
is
me,
now.
I will. No, there was worse COD than that. You know it too.
I know, but 2013 is what everyone remembers.
2010 COD.
Jesus Christ.
World at War lobbies. That's all I'm gonna say. Those were the absolute fucking worst. Because you could literally just be sitting there, not doing anything, and someone hits you with the absolute worst insult.
Worst thing anyone could anyone ever say.
Yeah, no, and then like a huge argument would spike in the lobby, and then somehow people would come up with new insults out of nowhere.
And then you beat them.
Or like,
And then
or half the people in the lobby were hacking, so there was nothing anyone could do. It was just all cringe moments.
where the whole lobby was hacked, right?
Mm.
On I think it was what's the Modern Warfare that has it's the whole rooftop, the whole like roof and top floor of the one office building.
Oh,
What one was it?
you're talking about 3.
Yeah, it was that lobby, right? The whole lobby was modded, right? Okay.
All right.
And no matter what, it went as soon as you jumped, you just didn't stop rising.
That's awful. Who the fuck designed that?
Whoever just wanted to just like you stopped at a certain point, but other than that, like you just kept going up until you reached that point, and then you would just. It was kind of like the King of the Hill thing, where like if you were the first to the top, you could kick everyone off on their way up and just not lose.
Unless if I was there with a Dragunov, then everyone was fucked. I like never jumped in any of those games. It's fully auto.
It's full auto if you can pull the trigger fast enough.
You're damn right. You can make any semi-auto full auto if you really felt like it.
Just you with Dragunov and ACOG.
I'd never used ACOG.
Or thermal.
I used thermal. I was an even bigger asshole.
When you reset it and you don't have the thermal yet, you do ACOG.
Well, yeah, cause the regular sight is shit on it. That's cringe. Oh, there's a zombie with full armor. Come here, buddy. It is. If I could put Iron Sight on a Dragonov, I'd be a fucking god. There's no
Yeah,
doubt
this
about that.
Dragon's legit iron. We're actually pretty good.
They were really good. Are you shitting me? Hello, squid.
Weed.
I want your armor. Drop your armor. Drop your armor. Turn into water zombie so I can take armor. Thanks, game.
Hey,
Yes.
tobacco was only discovered by the rest of the world in the 1900s.
Congratulations.
Other than that, it was only in South America. Everyone else was just
They had opium. The rest of the world had opium.
that's true. There was opium.
Bruh, he didn't drop his armor. He turned into a drown and had it on. That's cringe.
Okay.
It is. That's probably a difference between this and the one on the Xbox, which would be Bedrock, as they don't drop their armor.
Yeah.
That kind of pisses me off. Die, you fucker. I'm so used to that on Bedrock Addiction, where I can just like bring them into the water. Well, I didn't drop shit. What an asshole. I'm gonna kill every zombie I come across now. It's time to make them extinct. Genocide. Genocide. Where the hell did he even spawn from? Oh, this is probably it. Awesome. Just enough room for like 2 entities to spawn, and a creeper and him spawned and somehow aggroed on me from there. Fantastic. You love to see it. Thanks, Minecraft. Very cash money of you.
Oh yes, I love when you dig me over like that.
That's an understatement. I got tickled.
Oh, screw me over harder, Minecraft.
Yeah, honestly. That's exactly how it went.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shield.
Mm. Do I really feel like encircling this whole thing currently? Or should I have a smaller one out? Yeah, I'm gonna encircle the whole thing. I was trying to think how I want to properly build the wall, and then I was just like, I'm just saying fuck it at this point, just I'm gonna encircle everything. Because I plan on having like a small farm inside of like the actual major city. But like I wasn't sure if I wanted like to encircle it in like a proper wall, if I just wanted like some fences or something. Well,
Yeah.
now it's getting a whole ass wall. Oh, there's another cave over here.
I'm just gonna be a dwarf and live in a cave.
Sometimes you just gotta do that, bro.
That's literally the whole point of me playing this right now, is just dwarf.
And when you come over in a week, you can definitely be the dwarf of the settlement.
Bet.
I need that mine dug as deep as physically possible, and I'll stream the whole thing because I want to show my process of my mega builds, because quite a few of my friends are impressed by it.
Oh, fuck, that's silverfish. Okay, cool.
Are you on Y12 already? Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
F3.
F3? Thank
Yes. F3G is how you tell where the chunk borders are.
Yeah. I am currently on. Where'd it go? One Y54.
How the fuck is there silverfish on 50s?
It was a silverfish stone, I guess.
Yeah, but
I
like
don't
those start
know.
spawning in like the 20s.
Oh no, yeah, no, I don't know. There's another one. What the fuck? Fuck
What
off!
the fuck? What have you done to Minecraft?
Off, you little shit! How the fuck did he break a block? What?
Because that was another silverfish block.
And he just. I'm confused.
You should be.
Okay.
I need more
How
leather.
the.
He felt like it.
Okay, what?
He said, "Ayo, watch this. I'ma confuse the player."
Honestly. Like, little dude need to piss off.
What? I didn't pick that up. Excuse me,
No,
game?
no, dude. Little dude legit just spawned out a cobble after I broke it.
He said, "Fuck you, watch this."
No, for real, he just spawned out a fucking cobble. Like it was nothing. You shithead.
And now in the new update, when you make a lot of noise, stuff starts spawning.
Why?
Because underground noise is how, like, the easiest way to tell where shit is. Stop fucking running in circles, you asshole! I've never seen the AI do this. What is happening? Oh, cool, another cave that I need to light up.
Well,
What do you mean, whelp?
I'm thinking
Stop thinking.
about how I should dimension my hole.
If you're doing mining stuff, hit F3 and G so then you can make it a chunk wide.
No, I'm currently making like a little residence, underground residence.
What a cringe.
It's literally just like an HQ essentially. You little shit. What the fuck?
What's happening now?
Motherfucker just spawned and then dipped into another piece of stone.
He said I must go claim my home. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. Fuck off. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, I guess. I'm just okay. Sure. Sure. Sir, they're just legit spawning out of stone at this point. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Cool. Fuck off, you little shits. What is your issue, you cunts? No. Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay. I'm dead. Cool.
I've never died to silverfish.
Dude, I got absolutely dicked down.
I would imagine. Sounds like a lot were spawning.
Dude, you don't even fucking know.
What do you mean I don't know? Were you were yeah, you were over the one night when I was playing Xbox.
Oh, at the end portal, right?
Yeah, and like the entire fucking room fell apart and there was like 100 of them. I was like, very cool, Minecraft, thank you. I was like, this is exactly what I needed in this moment. To get absolutely obliterated. I had like full diamond armor and it went down to like a fucking. It was like 2/3 of its health was left and it was like fully health. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, excuse me? I think I do know your pain because it like cucked me from like 1/3 of my armor rating. And I was like, very cool, thank you. This is exactly what I wanted from my game experience.
That was bullshit. I'm sorry, that was bullshit.
Yeah, it was. It was pain. I was like, this is exactly what I needed in my biggest hour of need. Was just get. What the fuck?
By the time one of this, like, two of the silverfish spawned,
Mm.
the whole floor had, like, dropped 2 blocks. The whole floor. 2 blocks just down.
You found one of their colonies. You just get screwed over indefinitely.
I don't even fucking know, man. I don't even fucking know. Like, that was scuffed. Thanks, Minecraft.
Very cool. You wanna cringe, baby? Oh, did I ever tell you how my first stream went? Like, ever? I think you'll find it funny. The first time I ever streamed on on Twitch, there was like I had like 10 viewers and like 3 of them were just like spamming play Minecraft, and I got so pissed. I was like, why don't you just go fucking buy a copy? And it was like half the people who were watching left. I was like, okay, very cool.
Okay, very cool, because I don't want to submit to peer pressure. Nice, nice.
I mean, like, I'm fine with playing Minecraft. I told him, I was like, I play Minecraft, like, all the time. I'll play a different day, but, like, I'm not playing Minecraft right now. And then they were just like, alright, fuck you, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, cool. It was, like, very, very nice.
Cool. Okay, I spawned right next to the lava pit, and a couple, they're not too far, like I can see the one house in the village right next to the lava pit. Nice,
Oh,
nice.
I have, like, 3 lava pits on this seed. It's fantastic.
No, I spawned like right into it.
Yeah, there's one, like, 10 blocks from spawn, and then there's, like, another one right at my area, and another one, like, much further away. Or not much further, but there's, like, another little, like, plateau of grass, I guess is the best word for it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is the AI running like that? I've never fucking dealt with this bullshit. He's like running in literal circles, and then the moment I swing at him, he starts running in the opposite and then zigzagging. I've I've never seen
I
that.
got artificial intelligence.
Well, no, their pathing is like normally shit, and it's just like all of a sudden, like when I hit just the cows, it's like all the other AI will either run in a straight line or it'll turn like here or there. And just like, no, the cows are going to just be like in fucking possible to kill. It's like, alright, very cool.
Villager has a cleric.
Okay.
Village has a cleric. Okay.
Who fucking cares? Just a cleric.
Okay.
Well, you think the cleric is going to help you?
Probably fucking not.
I forget. One of the villagers can give you, they can give you, whatchamacallit? They can give you, ender pearls after you max them out.
Mm-hmm.
I forget which one it is.
Oh,
I used to know all the fucking trades that they do,
yeah.
but that's like,
This village kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
probably go somewhere else then.
Probably should. Gonna take all the hay bales and shit from the mill.
You're like, this is mine, yoink.
Yeah, no, I need food anyway.
Yeah.
Need food anyway. This is mine now.
Thank you for your generous contribution. Bye.
Thank you for your patronage. Your generosity will not be forgotten.
Yeah, it's like when I rule the world, I will not destroy your village. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yes. We have bread.
Oh, yes, I've completed the circle. Now I need 1,000 fucking torches so I can actually start putting lights.
Enough is never enough.
No, there is eventually enough, but it just takes a long ass time to get there. Yeah, that's the outer wall.
Ravine world with our just multiple chests, double chests filled with only cobble.
I had like 2 double chests full of fucking diamond tools too, because I was doing insane trades with villagers.
Did you really get to that point with that?
Yeah, that world is fucked. There's no point in ever going back, because it's like 4 updates old too.
Oh shit, it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Was it that long?
I couldn't update it because it was on Xbox. You can't force updates on Xbox. You can only do that on the computer.
PC.
Yep. I mean, you
Yeah.
can force an update so like the blocks and everything else will be different, and you can get like newer blocks, but nothing will spawn. Like all the new shit
Yeah.
won't spawn.
Yeah.
I hear a zombie dying. Oh, my wall's keeping him out. What a nerd. Haha, fuck boy. What a loser.
We have bed.
How did he even spawn? That's the
What do
question.
you want? What are you following me for, cunt? I don't want you. Dude, this villager's just following me.
Yeah, are you holding something in its hand, in your hand?
An axe.
I don't know then. What to say? Maybe he wants whatever you're holding.
He's not even like a trader villager, he's just a plain ass villager.
Is he the one with the green coat?
Nah, he's just got a plain, like, brownish colored coat.
No. Well, the one with the green coat is like the stupid villager. He can never become a trader.
Here, nah, it was just a plain villager. I'm like, what the fuck do you want?
You're like, please leave me alone. I don't want it. And he's like, her, and like tries to hand you it's like a stick or something.
Yeah, right. Like a stick for like 2 emeralds. Like, why would I take that? Why would you think I would take that? You're useless. Stop it.
He thinks he'll take it because you're stupid. Your big brain. I need sticks first. Excuse me? Pick it up. Boop.
Axe better than sword.
Okay, cringe. Well, wait, what situation? That's the question.
Well, stone axe does 5 attack damage. I mean, stone sword does 5. Stone axe does, I think, axe was 9. I want to say it was. Yeah, axe is better than sword for an overall. But when it comes to swing speed, sword's better. But as an overall, axe better than sword.
Hmm. What?
Giant cascade. First things first, we need the iron.
That's how you mass produce food. Item plops. Whoa, 16 more coal, whoa.
Okay, that was just a bat.
You're a bat.
No, you.
Damn. This man doesn't know anything but that. What a cringe. What a cringe. He's unoriginal. Wow, what a cringe.
That's my bed now. Let's see. 32 rotten flesh for an emerald, 1 emerald for 2 redstone dust.
Seems fair.
Yeah, no, it does seem pretty fair.
I'm lying. Some bullshit. Kill him.
Good.
Whoever try and trade that to you. Give him a jackknife. Be like, they'll be like, what are you doing to me? And you'll just be like, bad deal. I'm giving you my own bad deal.
See, Mr. Cleric.
He'll just
Feels
be,
not good.
he'll just be like, not funny. He didn't laugh.
Because no one gold in this village.
Well, they don't spawn on the first day. You gotta wait until nighttime, because then they feel threatened and then they'll spawn. You big brain. That's why you can create an iron farm. You get a zombie, put a name tag on it. Get a villager, put a name tag on it, and then you get a second villager and put a name tag on it. And then you have the zombie scare both the villagers, and then a iron golem will spawn between them. And it will try to protect them, but you just like set up a little pit with lava and a way for it to fall and actually like collect material.
There is iron golem. He's here now. Hello, buddy. Okay. Oh, hello. That didn't feel good.
Did he hit you?
Yeah, I hit him first, though.
Well, of course you hit him first.
Why not?
Because he gives you jack shit for iron, unless if you're in a speed run, it's not worth it. Actually, how far down is this?
Not murder if you don't get caught.
46. There, we're getting there. That's incorrect. It's still murder. Just unsolved.
Illegal if you don't get caught.
Well, it's still illegal. You just don't get caught. So this is the flaw in your logic.
Underscore. No, that is legal.
It's not how it works. Oh, I know you can get in trouble for like actually like drinking or smoking during a stream.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they don't want drugs to be related to their platform. So as long as you aren't like, oh yeah, I'm doing this stream to do like drunk things. If you're like, oh yeah, like I had like a beer or two, like they won't care. But if you're like, oh yeah, this stream is a drunk stream, then they're like, are you sure about that?
They're like, I don't know if I want that here, Chief.
Yeah, I mean you're allowed to do it as long as you're not like, oh yeah, this stream is dedicated to that. It's like then they start getting like a little.
They're like, you know what? It's my 21st birthday. We're gonna play some drunk crap. That's one thing, type of thing.
No. If you're even if you do that, like you can't. You're not supposed to like just do that. If you're like, oh yeah, like I'm just having like a drink while I'm playing. If you're saying like you're full on like getting fucked up, then they're more like, are you sure you want to do that? Because they also don't want you to be like out of it while you're doing whatever you're doing on Twitch. Because then you could say something fucked and then get in even more trouble. And like they recognize that too, because they're big brain.
They recognize alcohol makes you do dumb stuff.
Yes, they do. Because they're smarter than a lot of people out there. Including the people who are like, I'm doing drug stream. It's like, why?
Remember early YouTube, like the beginnings of YouTube, when there was a video on how to cook meth?
Yeah, there is tons of just fuck shit on YouTube. That's why That's why I ignore a lot of the things that happen on there. Even like nowadays, I'm just like, alright, cool, I don't want anything to do with this platform. Which is why I'm like not just recording videos and uploading them there. I'm doing this instead. Because one, this is superior, and two, why go through the effort of actually like doing all that bullshit when I can like interact with people who are actually watching and stuff and
Fair enough.
all that jazz.
That's true.
Oh yeah, it's turning night. Whoa, whoa. Exactly what I wanted is for it to turn nighttime. Yeah.
Oops.
That's a fucking lie. I'm lying to everyone.
Swamp people. Or no, what was it? It was plastic people from the Indian Recovery, right?
What the fuck are you talking about?
The old ass movie, Indian Uncovered.
The the what?
Indian Uncovered. It was an old ass movie.
Yeah, I've
Like,
never heard of that.
okay, so basically, the Indian in the Cupboard was a kid found an old cupboard, which was essentially just like a small, how do I explain what it was? Because it wasn't
I know what a fucking cupboard
cupboard,
is.
was like, but it was like a small one that like you put on like a dresser or something.
Yeah, that's what a fucking
And
cupboard is.
yeah, when he put his little plastic Native American toy in it, it came to life, but was still the normal Native American like action figure, like G.I. Joe size. It came to life, and any toy he put in that cupboard came to life. And when you put it back in and closed it for the night, it went back to a toy. It was
Okay.
some weird shit. But like, it was one of the Native
What the
American toys that
fuck just happened to your mic?
Huh?
Your mic fucking like ate shit for a second. It's fine now, but it went like peaked and then died, and now it's back.
I love technology, right?
I think you just need an actual mic instead of whatever the fuck you're using.
It's literally just PC's like,
Yeah, no, I think you need an actual mic.
yeah, it might help.
Like my headset, I have like the settings maxed out on, and I can still barely hear myself when I rewatch my vids.
Because
That's why I wanted like,
getting a headset eventually.
yeah, I'm getting a new one in like a week for my birthday, so that's gonna be pretty pog.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Is there anything you want?" I'm like, "What do you think?" She's like, "Money." I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Is there anything you want?" I'm like, "You know what?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've had this headset for like 7 years." I was like, "I'd like a new one of them, please."
Really?
And I was like, it works, but it's showing its age. Its microphone either picks up nothing or everything, and I'd rather not." And then like the one I sent her is there's like 4 things with fucking cords out on the market that aren't like complete and utter shit. And the one that I sent her is from Corsair, so they make good shit. And it was like
Okay,
it
yeah.
they
I know what's considered the quote unquote best are like Turtle Beach, Corsair,
Turtle
and a
Beach
couple other ones.
Turtle Beach is a speaker company. They're not a microphone company. So their shit is like
Well, they're
really
headsets.
yeah,
They're
no,
headsets. They're whole units.
yeah, they don't make microphones. They're not a microphone company. That's the headset I have right
They're
now.
not a microphone. Oh, so
Yeah, I know about Turtle Beaches. I love them, but their mics are shit.
speakers.
Their speakers are amazing because that's what they are. They're a speaker company. I would know. I love their speakers. They make really
Oh
fucking
yeah,
good
their speakers
speakers.
are amazing. I know they make headsets, and I know a lot of people rave about their headsets, but I've never had one of their headsets.
Their
So
headsets are good, but their mic quality could be a lot fucking better. Like the one that I have, I had to max out my settings, partly because it's old, and partly because it's just a fucking
it's a
Turtle Beach
speaker
headset.
company, not a mic company.
Yeah, they're not really the best with that, but they're still very good headsets, especially for their prices. Their prices for like what you get
Yeah.
are unbeatable. But no, I'm getting Corsair because their shit is just like always fucking solid built, and plus that one it has like much more settings I could do with it because they have their own apps and shit, which I actually have a couple of, and I completely trust that company. Yeah, I have their keyboard. I have their Corsair RGB. I have their first one that they ever made for the different coloring.
Oh, is that the keyboard you have?
Yeah, that's the keyboard I have.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll just hold on to it. But yeah, no, I'm getting that because no, you're fine. I'll finish whatever bullshit I'm on and then I'll listen to whatever you guys say. But I'm gonna be getting their headset because one, they have a ton of apps, and two, my PC has inbuilt things to mess with mic settings. On top of Twitch has its own settings that I could fuck with for my mic. Yeah, so Corsair has its own mic settings, my PC has its own mic settings, so I could change it all. I could like do variations, so even if the mic isn't the best, I have 3 different settings I can tweak. With this one I only have the two, the basic setting and then the stream setting, which I have the stream maxed out for the decibel level and I can still barely fucking hear myself, and I have the max decibel setting on for my actual settings as well for my microphone. I can still barely hear myself, and I'm not sure if it's because either my voice is deep, so it's barely picking it up, or the mic just eats shit. Well, here's the thing. When I have it on Xbox, it works perfectly, and people can mostly hear me. But when I plugged it into my PC like a year ago and first actually started playing on PC, my mic was fine, and then a few months ago it just started to dip in quality.
Gotcha.
And it's just been like I've just had to have max settings since then. Like before I just had the basic setting where it was like 50 on everything, and now it's like 160, which is the max I can put it on. Where it's just like it's unnecessary, but it is actually necessary, which is sad because it
Should be unnecessary.
yeah, it should be unnecessary, but it isn't. It's completely necessary. It's sad, in my opinion. Or what's a disappointment? Yeah, it's a disappointment. That's a good way of putting it. Just like me.
Educate my uneducated self. The biome that's literally just mountains of just fucking stone. What's that biome called?
What? Just stone?
Like literally just mountains of stone.
Um,
Often has cobble. Often has coal right on the surface.
that's just extreme hills.
Okay.
Cause
Isn't
it's
that the only biome emeralds spawn on or something like that?
no emeralds can spawn in every biome. They're just the rarest material to get. You're more likely to find them there though.
Okay.
But like there's I think max of like 5 can spawn in a chunk or some shit like that. It's insane. And like diamonds I think it's like 15. There's like so many that can spawn in each chunk. Because cringe.
I see all these videos where people are finding like max veins of like diamonds and shit. I'm just like,
You're like, yeah,
what
sure.
of that? Huh?
You're like, yeah, sure, like that ever happens. I believe this
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, sure, but it is like, what fucking odds?
It's like the whole dream fiasco. Did you see any of that bullshit for Minecraft? I saw all of that.
I remember hearing it. Yeah.
Yeah, where he had I don't really watch him. I've seen like 1 or 2 of his speed runs and that's it. And he has like I don't even know, like a whole fucking channel dedicated to them. But it was funny because like I was curious. I'm like, all right, like why is the Minecraft like Reddit's on fire? No, like they weren't even talking about it. There was like a fucking riot. So I was curious. I'm like what the hell's it was a full on riot. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I looked into it, and like there was a point where there was literally full on essays and statistics being brought out against each other to like verify or deny whether or not it was physically possible for that shit to happen. And like
What for the max veins?
no for what he did for like his for his luck to go like the way it did. And it was like some like millionth of like a percent chance for that shit to pull off the way he did. And he's like, look, I just got lucky. He's like, I'm not, I didn't even get the world record. He's like, why the fuck does it matter? And I was laughing so hard. I'm like, this is insane. I'm like, I know people like love this game, but Jesus Christ. I was like, and I understand like
Just
exactly
kind of
like,
the gatekeep essentially.
well, I don't really know. Like, I understand like both points where it was like he was like it doesn't matter, and then the other people were like, well, you're still trying to be like one of the best speedrunners, so it does. And I see both sides, and it's ridiculous, but at the same time, it's like, all right, very cool.
At the same time, it's like honestly, who cares? Like, yeah, he's trying to show himself
Yeah,
as
but
like
he,
one of the best speedrunners,
yeah,
but
but he
at the
never
same
got.
time,
I think he got like one of the world records on one of the older ones. I might be wrong about that, and I couldn't be fucked to check. Because I don't
it's one
care
of those
about speedrunning.
things.
Speedrunning's stupid in my opinion unless the game is built for it. I mean, and it's funny saying that because I watch a couple speedrunners and I think it's fun to watch, but it's like I just don't like
It's
it.
fun to watch, but like to me, it's like stupid to do.
Yeah, no, honestly, I do like how like some games where if you like or if you bunny hop or whatever, you're like twice as fast and shit. I love that
Yeah,
where
but
you
like
could
some
like
games
speed
like
it
that
up a bit.
have like an achievement for beating it like for a certain like in a certain amount of time, speed running it.
Yeah, I think those are fun, but it's just like the majority of
Yeah,
stuff I think is just stupid where it's like, yeah, okay, this game that's meant to like take a long ass time and you like it has like hundreds of hours of like st- of just content
AI
and
and shit
like
like that.
actual stuff people worked on and it's like, yeah, let's take 5 minutes to beat it. And it's like, okay, thanks
Like
for playing
Minecraft,
my game.
like Minecraft, right?
Yeah, I guess. I guess you could say that for Minecraft, even
Like,
though like
yeah,
mostly it's
there's like
procedurally
there is
generated.
technically a way to win, but at the same time, like it's that type of game where you're meant to take your time and actually
Oh,
fucking
did you
learn.
actually ever beat Minecraft and like watch all of the ending like
The
credits?
credits.
Yeah, they're sad.
Yeah,
They're
they
so
really are.
fucking sad. I don't want to ruin it for if anyone never beat it, but or actually spoiler, you have 20 seconds to fucking mute my audio or whatever the fuck if you've never done it because it's actually really fucking good. All right, now we're talking about the ending cuz fuck whoever didn't click away. The fucking I love where it's just like, oh, like he was building this or this, and then it's like, oh, like, well, where are they? What happened? And it's like he grew up. It's like, damn, damn. It's like, okay. It's like sinks into cushion immediately, begins to bawl eyes out, and it's like, god damn, you really had to hit the fucking
She's
heartstrings
like,
there.
well, what happened? He grew up.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
me,
dude,
dude.
the fucking first time I beat that shit, like way back, fucking I think yeah, it was like right before the Xbox One was announced, and I saw that. I would like shit my pants. I was like, that's insane. I was like, who wrote the credits? I was like, whoa. Like my mind was fucking blown. Like it was
Yeah,
insane.
and then like the first time I beat it, I was like, these credits are so long. Who wrote
Yeah,
these?
and then you saw the text at the bottom. You're like, wait a second, it's not over.
You're like, wait a minute, something don't seem right here, Chief.
Yeah, because it's two I forget exactly who's talking, but two people are talking, and I was like, it's so
Yeah.
fucking good,
And it's one of
so
those games
fucking
that when you
good.
beat it a couple times, you're just like, alright, I just want to get rid of the fucking credits. Like, I don't feel like watching these.
Hell no, when I fucking kill the Ender Dragon on this world, I'm watching the credits fully through.
Well, yeah, but like, if it's a world that doesn't matter, like, you're just doing it to do it. It's like, I don't want to watch these. I just
I
want to
never
keep
do it to
going.
just do it. You've seen every world I've ever touched. There's at least a
You
fucking
know,
castle on that bitch. Oh yeah, for the people who actually do it, because they're losers. This game is about this game isn't about just doing that. I mean, you can do that because it's a complete sandbox, but why?
yeah.
Why would you do that? It's about creativity. It's about what you can make.
You remember, like, when Minecraft first came out, when it was basically just flat grass blocks with creative, and then they started to slowly implementing up to what they have now.
Well, no, there was like a there was some varying terrain, but
No, no, no. I mean, like when Minecraft like was in its like testing phases before it was called Minecraft.
Yeah, there was still varying terrain. I had it.
Was there? Okay.
Yeah, there was like hills and like they were like 3 or 4 blocks high and that was it. There was like no it was just like the basic grass blocks, dirt and like fucking stone and that was like it. That was all you had. And then there's like
It was basically a super flat
yeah,
hills.
basically a super flat with like the smallest hills ever in Minecraft. That was like the first ever. And there was no way to enter seeds. You just loaded up a new world each time you opened it, and it was like very cool.
There was no save worlds.
Yep. I think there was like 20 blocks or some shit like that. There wasn't much, but it was
Yeah,
still
they started
fun.
off with only 20 different blocks that you could build with. There wasn't like a survival feature. It was basically just plain old creative.
I think there was like more blocks than that. It was more or less, but it was like around there. There was a couple.
There was only a few. Compared to what there is now, there was only a few.
Yeah, no, it's been forever since I've even like looked at that edition. Like honestly.
And there is a way to like load up like older versions and just play through it a bit.
Yeah, it takes like a minute to do that. It's not hard to do. But
It's not hard.
why would I deal
It's
with
just
that?
one of the things of like I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, no. I like the newest
Unless
edition.
you want to go through like a nostalgia trip where like, oh dude,
Just playing Minecraft is a nostalgia chip because it still has all the original shit in it. It just changed the look very slightly.
definitely. But I mean like nostalgia of like, loading up into like
Barren. Just
yeah, loading
barren.
up into like when it was only PC, like early 360 Minecraft type shit.
Early 360 Minecraft was completely different.
It really
When that
was.
first came out, oh my god, it was like the first time they released whatchamacallit, the what's the one music disc? Because they had 2 music discs, and then the Xbox 360
Yeah.
came out, and they had like I think it was like 4 or 5, and it was just like holy shit, like this
Yeah.
is like insane. I went
That's why
fucking
the
crazy.
cat, and that's why like everyone loves cat.
Yeah, whatever song they use in the trailer is like everyone's favorite music disc.
Yeah, and 360 was when they implemented the what was it called? The tutorial zone.
Yeah,
All
dude,
of
the
that.
tutorial zone. Oh my god.
Whenever they put up a new update, the tutorial would include those
Yeah, it
updates.
would change. Oh
So
my
for the
god.
360, when it came out for the 360 or the 360 crap, that was how you figured out how to work all the different updates was tutorial zone.
I never used the tutorial zone unless I was like playing with friends. I'd load it up because it had that small castle, and it'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna
Small
go over
castle where you
here."
could just mess around.
Yeah, there was like a ton of other
Oh,
crap around too.
okay, cool, I guess.
What?
Just fell off. I just fell off a cliff. That's fine.
What a
That's
nerd.
fine. I was running, didn't have time to stop. Full send or no send?
Always full send. Are you shitting me? That's why I died like
Literally,
13 times.
full send or you don't send at all.
Oh. Well, no, there's not even that option. You
Or you
just
just send
send
it
it.
full send.
Nope, there's not even that option. Just send it. You have to.
Nice.
There's no options here. You have to. You don't get the
Why didn't you
choice.
say yes? Doesn't matter if you said yes.
Yep, it's
Don't get the
happening.
option.
It's happening.
Ooh, I'll be taking that, thank you. That's mine now. Thank you, villagers, thank you. I am so happy.
24. I got 24 staircases. Yeah, no, I need to build a fence before I do that, because then... Wait, actually,
Your
no, in
internet needs something and you
Bedrock, they
don't feel like
don't know how
making
to
it.
walk
I need
across
a
those.
village.
No! Make it yourself! Stop being cringe!
I don't feel
What a nerd.
Fact all the way.
You're just bad at Minecraft, that's why you need to steal from others.
No, I'm just lazy.
Nope, just facts. You're mad because it's facts.
Forgot to keep the cover of the song. This song
Why not?
kind of slaps though. Rob Zombie, Brick House 2000. I forgot to get a cover of the song. I'm like, why does this song sound familiar? That's why the song sounds familiar. These villagers don't deserve their hay bales.
I agree. They could be used.
Using them anyway. They're just decoration.
They could be used better off elsewhere.
I can turn it into bread. Yes. There's blue. Now. I guess it's blue. You turn blue flower into blue dye. Red flower into red dye.
Who would have guessed?
We make purple dye. White bed. Now purple bed.
Pog. Purple's best color. It's the color of kings. That's the wrong chest. Just a fact, bro. Anyone who denies that's stupid.
Purple back in the day was the most expensive color. Purple
It was actually
color
pink.
became-
Pink was the most expensive color.
Yes, that's true. And for a while it was white, because white was so hard to keep clean. That's why at the time only white was equated to royalty, and actually why white became the color of the wedding dress was because people wanted to feel like royalty on their wedding day.
A lot of people actually had white. It was like colored stuff. It just didn't look like white because it was fucking so old.
No, I'm talking like early medieval.
Yeah, and a
People-
shit ton of people had.
Only royalty had pure white colors of clothing.
Yeah, but a shit ton of people had white clothing because it's so fucking easy to come by.
Yes.
Because
but
it's
I'm talking
wool.
pure-
Yeah, and everyone had pure white until it got dirty. It's just expensive to clean that shit properly.
Well, yeah. That's why royalty was, like, one article of clothing, having articles of clothing that were pure white constantly was equated to being, equated to having at least some money.
Everyone has little money.
Pure villages, okay. Like village number 3.
Motherfucker. Yes, today you will not be allowed to place the fence where you want to place it.
Oh, this is just the same village, just spread out, okay.
Cool.
This village is special.
What'd you call me?
Special ass motherfucker.
Cringe. What the hell did I just do? No, no, we're not doing this.
Or, as my godfather told me they used to say in boot, you a special kind of stupid, ain't you?
Yes. Is that even a question?
No, not really. So far, I found extreme hills in this seed, couple villages, good view plains, an Arctic mountain area,
Yeah, I actually like that design. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna look nice, real nice. Almost as nice as me. Mmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Bunny hopping.
Why are you bee hopping? Don't you know it's bad for your legs? Mm.
I'll get you, He-Man.
That did not sound good with your mic. I know you can do it okay, but with your mic it sounded really bad.
Car said electronics. I'll get you, He-Man, and your meddling kids, too. Wrong crossover, wrong crossover.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where the fuck are you?
I heard a while ago, I think it was like a death metal version of the Scooby-Doo theme song.
That
Like the
sounds
OG
awful.
Scooby-Doo theme song.
Sounds
Uh,
awful. That sounds like it would be awful.
it wasn't that good.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Like, you can tell they tried, but it didn't match up.
Yeah.
Breeze. That's a lot of weed.
What a cringe.
I won't make it.
What a gay.
Yes.
Like, how'd you know?
How do you know?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck yeah, dude. Get some iced coffee? Are you kidding me?
No, I only drink caramel frappe, like macchiato lattes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were basic.
Yeah, BWB, basic white bitch.
Oh my god. That was probably one of the funniest fucking conversations I had with one of my old coworkers. I was,
McDonald's.
yeah, at McDonald's. I was like, dude, I love the,
It was, I remember he talking about, yeah.
I was like,
It was the one Halloween, right?
yes.
And then she just kind of, like, hid from everyone in the corner. And then when we were outside, she, like, hid in the corner of, like, the area we were in.
Yeah, I'm not talking about her though. I'm talking about this is like an actual like decent person. Where I was talking with Chloe, and it was funny as shit. It was fucking hilarious. So this girl, right? I was talking about how I like the mocha frappes, but I don't like how coffee tastes. And she's like, but it's coffee. I'm like, I know, but I don't like it. And then she looks at me dead in the eye. She's like, you're kind of sounding like a basic white bitch. And I was just dumbfounded because like, okay, I was like, very cool, thanks. It was so funny. It was so funny, dude. I was laughing my ass off. Like, you're not wrong. And then there was there was one of the managers who was actually pretty cool. I would talk to her a lot, and she she would say like the same shit too. And she was like, "Oh, like what the fuck's like?" It was so good.
Oh my god, at work, the other day, someone asked what I was drinking, because I went to Dunkin', on my
Mm.
break, because I was fucking tired. I had, like, no sleep the night before, right?
Oh,
And
baby's tired.
typical me, but, I mean, that's normal for me. But, I really didn't feel like dealing with it, because, like, that morning, I woke up, went to make coffee, right?
Mhm.
My stepdad barges in, like, just comes storming out of the bathroom, accuses everyone of literally something he probably did, but didn't feel like taking the blame on.
Amazing.
And, cause like, before that I hadn't taken a shit,
Mm.
and what someone had did, apparently, was they had tried to unclog the toilet with a toilet brush. With a brush.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So they were shitting TP on the bristles of the brush, right? Here's the only issue with that. My brother's not that dumb. I'm dumb, I'm not stupid. My mom has common sense. It could only have been him. But he came out yelling at us. And I had been, I was like right about to be done making my coffee, right? That morning. So I made my coffee, stirred the little bit of sugar I had in it, and I just walked back to my room I said, I didn't even take a shit in the past like day or two. Like I'm not dealing with this. And I heard my brother chuckle. My mom was just quiet because she doesn't really deal with him anymore. She just kind of just shuts up and just doesn't deal with him because I guess he's not worth the effort.
Sometimes it be like that, bro.
Like, I don't know. I don't really deal with him unless I have to because
There's no reason to.
anything or bitch me out anyway. But yeah, no, I was able to give him 300 for rent wise, so it's 300 less in debt I am to him.
That's cringe.
So that's nice. So now once I get my paycheck, my next paycheck, I just need to give him another 300 out of that to equal the rest of last month's and technically this month's rent.
It sounds like pain.
It really is. Especially when like I have other shit to be done. Like I'd like to be able to get my other shit done, but no, I'm not allowed.
Yeah, you still haven't gotten your car in order, right?
No, I'm probably just gonna end up selling that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because he's tired of it sitting.
Well then, let you get the money to deal with it. Like that's the easiest solution.
I know.
And instead he's like, I mean, look. If he wants to make you pay that much, that's fine. But here's the thing: you need that money to get your car in order first. So why doesn't he at least let you
So I
be
get a job
fine
that
to
will
get
let
the
me get
fucking?
the money to constantly do that and probably pay more once I get my license. But I know that. You know that. He either doesn't know that or just doesn't care.
He's just a cringe. That's just
He
the facts
says
here.
he's making me pay rent to quote unquote teach me responsibility.
You didn't know responsibility before. That's news to me.
What's that?
You didn't know responsibility before? That's news to me. You knew you needed a job once you turned 18. That's pretty fucking responsible, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't
Exactly. And I had a
understand.
summer job ever since I was 16. I always had a summer job at that summer camp.
Summer job? What a cringe. As soon as I turned 16 and I was allowed to legally work, I was working. I was making
Well,
bank, too.
the reason I had the summer job was because my mother has always been my ride because, I was forced into buying a car before I even had my license. And then after I bought the car, I was never able to get my license because, I had shit to do.
Yeah.
So I can actually upkeep the car, pay for the insurance, registration, all that shit.
No, you kind of dragged your ass a little bit on that,
When I
though.
asked, hey,
Let's be
can you guys
honest.
help me, find a car? They were like, no, you can do it yourself. I was like, I mean, I just wanted, pointers on, where to look, but okay.
Why didn't you ask me? I have two
Because
people.
this was when, you and I had kind of drifted for a bit.
I didn't drift. I just don't message people first. You know that.
No, but that's what I mean, is when we kind of lost touch for a bit.
You should have been like, hey, I need your help. And I would have been like, what you need, my boy? It was one of the most awkward things I ever fucking read,
I was like,
yes.
hey man, you alive? Like,
Yeah, you acted as if I like went to fucking Afghanistan during the Gulf War or
oh
some
no, I just
shit.
said it jokingly.
Yeah, but that's the fucking way it read. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh no, I said it as like a joke, as like a, you fucking alive? Like, the fuck?
I
And
know,
then I
but
remember,
like, it was like one of the most awkward like wordings of it though. That's why it was just like I read it. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I was just like, this is this. I was like, this is interesting. I was like, amazing. I was like, hello, friend. How can I help you today?
welcome to McDonald's, how may I help you today? How may I help you today? Would you like a hat with that, sir?
I think my favorite is the when I was actually doing like the McDonald's grind. I this is so good. Oh
You
my
like
god.
closing every night.
No, I only closed 4 nights a week, but I was averaging like 50 hours a week. But it was so good. So I'm closing that night, right? And I closed the night beforehand, but that was the week I went in and helped in the morning too. So I was pulling like at least 12-hour shifts. And that day I went in
Okay.
at 11, and it was um it was like 4 or 5 in the afternoon by that point. And this one guy pulled up and he's like you sounded like really nice and hopeful on there. And I was like yeah. And we talked for a minute, and then like I didn't shut the window all the way, so like somebody was calling something out, and then they like fucked it up. And I just go, how are you that fucking stupid? I like started going off on like a rant. And this guy, like, I opened like the window up and like gave him his change and stuff. Like I thought I shut it so I could like
Like, what the
yell at
fuck was
somebody.
that?
No, he just like he didn't even look at me. He just like grabbed the stuff, and he's like wow. He's like, it's impressive the range that your voice can get. And then he drove away, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh no.
Nice.
I was like, oh
He
no.
probably wasn't even mad either, let's be honest.
Well, he knew I wasn't yelling at him. I started yelling at another worker because they fucked up like really hard. We had to like
Okay.
refund somebody like $80 because
Oh,
they
man.
paid for like the wrong thing. I was like, this is ridiculous. And then like we refunded like two other people. It was like I think it was like $80 in total or some shit like that.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was just a bad fuck up. I was so pissed. I was like, how do you fuck this up? I was like screaming. I was pissed.
Innocent fuck up or like one of those like, oh shit, I fucked up, or like those, you know what I mean?
Well, they immediately told everyone. They're like, dude, I fucked up. Like, we need to fix this now. Like, as soon as they
Okay,
realized.
well at least they understood that was like, hey, I fucked up.
Yeah, like I was just pissed at like the moment, but I was like, look, I was like, people fuck up, but I get angry. I'm like, if you ever hear me yelling, just let me yell for a minute. And then they were like, okay. I was like, all right, cool.
I get it. I get it. People fucked up. I just have frog brain.
I still think the best though was when like I got really really pissed off because a box hit me in the face, and I got so fucking angry. I grabbed I grabbed this damn thing and I chucked it against the wall, and people like came rushing into the back. They were like Devin, are you okay? Like, holy shit, what happened? I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, what the fuck do you want? I'm like, why are you all so like uppity? And like they all just like looked at me so confused because like it sounded like somebody like basically got put in the grave from that slam. And they all came like running back there from like the grill and up front. I was like, why is like everyone in the store back here? They were like, we heard the sound. Like, what happened? I'm like I don't know what you're talking about. And then they're like, what happened? They're like, we know you're stocking the like unstocking the truck. I'm like, no, nothing happened. And then like they were finally like, all right, we're calling your bullshit. Something happened. I'm like, all right, fine. I was like, I got angry because a box hit me in the face. They're like, we don't see any mark on your face. I'm like, yeah, cause I'm a fucking walking bison. Like, it doesn't matter if something hits me. And then I was like, yeah, but like that sound you heard was probably me chucking the stack of boxes. They're like, you chucked a stack of boxes. I'm like, yeah, I got angry and I picked up the 3 fry boxes I was moving and just threw the fucking thing. And they all just stared at me. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I got angry and threw the stack of boxes in its spot.
I'll be right back.
Have fun. Yeah, all the fun in the world. That was like my highlight of my McDonald's career. That or the fuck is it? There's another time when I was doing the truck. Oh god. I'll wait till he gets back. He'll enjoy that story too. It's like a lot of times when I was doing like the stocking alone, which you weren't supposed to do, you were supposed to at least have one other person with you because of, well, fucking safety. You a greasy environment, and then when you open up the doors, the ice and the fridge, whatever, when they get too warm, water will start condensing and whatnot, because that's how they fucking work. They're big ass fridge and freezer. Oh man. The other highlight story is fantastic. I'm actually gonna have to stop fucking moving around, because I will cry from how funny this shit is. And I still, to this day, must thank the one fucking person who was there for the second story. Deadass. It was one of those moments where you're just like, I lost everything today. At least that's how it seemed it was gonna be. Where the hell are all these sounds coming from?
Back.
Hello. This is like the other highlight of my McDonald's career. Did I ever tell you?
I could hear you the whole time.
Good. How the hell did you hear me the whole time? How maxed out is the volume?
Oh no, you know how I'm hearing you connect to my phone?
Oh yeah. I forgot
I
about
have this
that.
thing where when I'm like on call with my hearing aids connected to my phone,
Mm.
they'll the it'll use my hearing aids as the speakers, but it uses my phone's microphone as to talk on the phone for me to talk.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because hearing aids, their microphone is only used for hearing.
Yeah,
So I have
and
this thing where I have where I can, it's called Live Listen, because the hearing aids use like an app to connect to the phone, like a special app just for them. It's called Live Listen, where I can turn on the Live Listen and leave my phone in a room and go do other shit, like take a piss, but still hear what's going on in that room.
yeah, you told me about that. I just completely fucking forgot it was a thing. It's amazing what some technology can do, and then it's amazing how shitty other technology is.
My other friend, when I was over at his house, forgot the same thing, and he was humming a song while I was taking a piss. So I came back out, taking it back out. It was Staying Alive. He was humming it.
From Bees Gees. That's funny.
Really, man? Really, man? Ah, 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 ah. Staying alive, staying alive. He's like, what? I was like, I turned on Live Listen because you were talking to me, and I turned on like my phone to connect my hearing aids because you were talking to me. Didn't want to miss out on what you were saying.
That's funny.
Shit, I forgot you could do that. Pretend you didn't hear that. I was like, oh no, I heard every second of that.
Why? Bees Gees is a good fucking band. Fight me on this. I will.
Oh no, it's
I'll
amazing.
die on this hill. God damn it.
No, don't get me wrong. I fucking love the Bee Gees.
But yeah, no. Okay, so the highlight, right? Now that you're actually properly back and you can put your 2 cents in, because this is a funny fucking story. So I honestly just think that this is the highlight of my career working there. So I'm doing the truck, and while I'm doing it, like the most dangerous fucking time, because the freezer decides that it's going to start fucking like cycling. So there's water everywhere, and then it starts freezing over. Oh shit. This is not a good time to tell this story. There's zombies everywhere. Fantastic. Honestly. But it was funny as shit. So oh, I'm stuck again. Fuck off. Dying.
Yeah, are you stuck?
What the fuck? Run away. Run away. There's so many fucking mobs spawning. This is cringe. But it was funny as shit. So I'm doing the truck or the freezer part. There's another guy doing the doing the fridge, and so, so the whole all that bullshit's happening where there's ice and water. Yes, I agree. If she play the craft, she get the shaft. That's a fact. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
You don't want to get shaved.
But it was funny as shit. So I'm dealing with this bullshit where there's ice and water everywhere. So it's just a complete clusterfuck. That's the only way to put it. It was awful. And so I'm getting through, just slowly dealing with it all, yada yada. It's not the end of the world. It just sucks. And so I'm plowing my way through all this stuff, and then there's just one moment where everything goes downhill really fucking fast. So I'm pulling in 4 crates of 4 crates of fries, which you're only supposed to do 3, because that's how many stack without it like falling over.
Multiple save amount.
Yeah, and so I'm doing one more than I'm supposed to, and so I end up slipping, because of fucking course I do. And I fall like square on my back, and I scream like a little bitch. That's the only way I can put it, cuz I genuinely became a little bitch. It was really bad. I scream loud as fuck like a girl, and he comes running over, and he's like Devin, he's like trying to push the fucking, like, we still had like stuff out in the way of us, so he's like trying to push them out of the way, trying to help me, and I'm just sitting there like about to fucking cry, because like when I fell back, I like didn't fucking notice like any pain or anything, so I'm like, did I just like fucking die? And this shit dented the floor when it fell. Like, it was loud as shit, dented the floor, and then I caught it like an inch above. It was... I felt the fucking wind of it when it fell. It missed my crotch by the smallest millimeter. It was the most terrifying fucking moment in my life. Like, I thought I was gonna fucking lose my manhood. Like, I was like, alright. I was like, today I become a girl.
You think you were gonna have to be forced into gender reconstructive surgery?
Yeah, I mean, like, look, you win some, you lose some. I was about to lose everything. But anyway, so I'm fucking terrified, and at that point I'm soaked. Yes, technically. But anyway, so I'm soaking wet because of the fucking water. I'm freezing fucking cold because it's turning to ice. And I fell on my back, almost losing my nutsack, and I'm terrified. And this fucking absolute Chad comes around the corner, does not judge anything that happened, and was just like, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" And I'm like, "I need a fucking minute to sit down." And he helped me up. And we like we go into the crew room. He's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I ate shit and I felt the breeze on my balls." And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay." It's just like I was crying still at that point, because it was honestly traumatic in that moment. And I'm
It probably wasn't even like one of those like crying. It was one of
No, I was genuinely fucking terrified. Like, out of, like, the 5 times I was genuinely scared of my life, this was one of them. Oh, fuck. That just kill everything for me? Oh, killed a creeper. Nice.
So you saying it wasn't one of those types of crying where like I don't know how to react, so I'm just going to cry.
Well, it was also that as well, but it was mainly just,
Like
like,
how do I
how do I cope with this?
how do I react to this in a socially acceptable manner?
I just cried. I didn't fucking care anymore. It was pain. I told like everybody who came back there. They're like, "What the fuck happened? Like, what made you out of everyone in this store cry?" Because like the only other times I would like ever shed a tear is when I got like really pissed off and punched something and it hurt.
Yeah.
like,
I
it's
would
like-
cry out of anger in high school.
but it was so fucking funny because everyone was just like, "Oh." They're like, "You almost lost your manhood. Yeah, we're gonna leave you alone. Have fun in the break room." I'm like, "It's not fun. Fuck you."
Let me die in peace.
No, I was like dead ass, just like let me fucking just sit back here, leave me alone. It was like I like didn't tell anyone what the fuck happened for like 20 minutes, and then like people started asking afterwards, and I was like, fine, I'll come out of my shell and start talking.
I'll tell you. So I was almost medically forced into gender reconstruction surgery.
Like how do I put this? I almost became a woman. No, that was genuinely like when I went into the grill to like help close for the night. The 2 guys who were closing that night with me were like, they were like, "We heard you squeal. What the fuck happened?" And I was like, and I just looked at him.
Squeal.
Yeah, no, that's what the one guy said to me. I looked him dead in the eyes and said, "So, I almost became a woman." And then they both were just like, "What?" And I was just like, "Yeah." So I was doing the truck, and then I told them the whole story, and they were both just like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's not okay."
It's not okay.
The dead ass wasn't. I was fucking terrified, and like, honestly, to this day, thank you, man, for fucking being there. Fucking, if the person ever watches this, they know who the fuck they are. That shit was awful. I was just like ready. I was like, alright, I'm gonna be a fucking lesbian, I guess. This is fine. Like, I'm not gonna fucking change my preference once I fucking switch. It was just like, just fucking, I'm just beat at that point. Like, I didn't want it to happen. It was happening. It's not a goddamn thing I could do.
Squid's killing itself. Let's watch it. Check on who's that? Was it Logan Paul or Jake Paul?
They're both assholes.
Oh,
The Suicide Forest. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. They're both fucking assholes. I don't know how both of their things haven't been banned, but we're not talking about that. It's probably a fast track to some absolute bullshit that I don't want to deal with. Oh, hello, Enderman. How are you today? Scratch my nose, and let's go get more minerals. Mineral.
Killing cows. We need their skin.
And there's no more iron. That's open. Hello, bat.
Is it just me that thinks Batman should not own an orphanage with how many children have died under his watch?
I don't know what you're talking about. Batman's a perfect father. Batman did nothing wrong.
At least he taught his kids stuff.
You know, that's like my favorite thing from like any Batman series.
What?
In the comics, he, when when he's
Going comic.
yeah, we're going comic level. I'm going like out of
Alright.
everything that has ever fucking happened. So in the comics, he's getting his house raided, right? So while his house is being raided, he Alfred pulls out a fucking shotgun, and like the people raiding his house are like, they're like, oh, like what are you gonna do? Like Batman doesn't kill, and he's like, yeah, Master Bruce may not, but I don't have that issue, and he just pulls the fucking trigger. I'm like, what? It's like, what the fuck?
He said something along the lines of, unlike Batman, or unlike Master Bruce, I don't subscribe to such
It was so fucking good though. It was like just such a Chad fucking thing to say. I was like, holy shit.
It was a whole Alfred like character builder in episode in like one comic.
Well, no, I knew he would kill a motherfucker. He would do anything.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
fucking.
So it was
He
like a
doesn't give a
character
shit.
builds like comic. It was a whole character build series in one comment. Like, damn, Alfred, okay.
In one comic strip, his entire character was set. Oh, I have a bow.
Not even one strip in one block.
Yeah, one block of a strip. He had an entire character arc in one sentence of that block. It's like, holy shit, dude.
Exactly.
Absolute, like, that made me, like, subscribe to just him being, like, an absolute Chad out of, like, everybody in, like,
Yeah, no,
that
it's like
universe. No one can
Kurt
compare to
Busiek says,
Alfred.
unlike Master Bruce, I don't subscribe to such weaknesses. He has a break action shotgun, side by side shotgun.
Yeah, it's
Loading, and then the next one, it's just
him just blasting that
shotgun,
fucker.
muzzle flash, and just bang. The comic, the stereotypical comic bang.
Yeah, no, he blasts that
And the
fucker.
next one is whoever it was just in a bloody mess.
Yeah, they're just done. They're done so.
Comics were different back then, what can I say?
No, there's still some comics that are just insanely good.
Any Japanese comic, let's be honest.
Some of them aren't good because some they just mass produce.
That is true.
It doesn't mean like that they're bad, but they're just there. Like I've never like read like a bad one.
Way of good. I'm talking the way of like how fucked they are.
Oh, there's some that are just super wholesome. Oh, dude, no. Okay, there's this one series you need to look into. It's called Spice and Wolf. That shit is so fucking good. Like that fucking series, goddamn. I have not seen something that is as good as that in a long ass time.
Alright.
They their last stuff came out for like
Is that
actual
the
like
one with the wolf girl named, I think it was Hollow?
Holo, yeah. Yeah, Holo.
I know the exact one you're talking about. It's amazing.
She's a fucking god of harvest.
Yeah, he's gotta like hide her and shit like that, right?
Yeah, he makes her look like a human when he goes through villages and shit, and then when they leave
So she
villages,
kills him. Right.
yeah, because the church is fucking crazy.
I mean, what's new?
No comment, no comment, no comment, no comment.
That's no different from real life.
That's cursed.
I mean, Hellsing Ultimate and Hellsing Abridged sums it up perfectly. Oh, look, it's
Dude,
the Catholic Church.
oh fuck, it's
Oh,
the
what's
Catholic
this behind
Church.
you? And what's this? Little Timmy's not glued to your crotch. Progress.
That's just a meme. That's not even in the original. The original Helsing's much more fucked up. They just make it funny.
That's why I said. That's why I included Abridged in it. In that like little loop.
Dude, have you ever seen like the actual OG comic? Like not the ultimate one, like the actual OG stuff.
I have not.
The OG stuff is fucked up. It's so good though.
Is Hellsing on Crunchyroll?
No,
No.
Helsing is Funimation stuff. There's like very few Funimation stuff that isn't streamed by Funimation.
Okay.
I think you might be able to buy it. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. I've never like looked into that because like it was always like so easy to pirate until like a year ago. Like a ton of stuff that you could like easily just watch is like you physically can't anymore because like I guess they just crack down on everything or whatever. Yeah, because Netflix has like a monopoly on anime somehow. They fucking got what is it called? They got oh my god, what? This is another like just cult fucking classic. This anime is really good too, but it's the most fucked up thing I've ever watched. It's Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's a Japanese man's interpretation of the Bible. specifically of Genesis and of Rapture. It is
I'll
fucked.
watch that one.
It is insane. Be careful when you watch it because there's parts where they bombard you with images and you genuinely have to pause and go frame by frame to figure out what the fuck is happening. And there has been times where like people who are like don't have any like pre-existing anything will just have like a seizure from watching it because of how fucking insane it is.
Seriously?
Yeah, and the movies are really good too. You actually have to watch it in like a certain order to figure out what the fuck is happening, and then like, and there's 37 endings to the franchise.
What? Okay.
There's an hour and a half long video. If you ever watch it and you're confused as to what the fuck happened, shoot me a text and I'll send you a link to that video to explain all the endings. Because literally one of the endings is literally just the kids like all the main cast just living happily in like in their different areas in like high school or like in their jobs and whatnot. There's literally an entire episode where they just live regularly as if it was like a wholesome anime. And then the next episode is like
Like a whole slice of life thing.
yeah, a whole there was literally an episode where it was slice of life, and then the next episode there's a populace getting slaughtered. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? I was like, this is insanity. There, I recommended it to my one friend, in when I was working at McDonald's, and he watched it, and his response was. He called me in the middle of the night because he knew I was awake. He had school that morning, so he couldn't come into work. And he watched that while he was doing schoolwork because Netflix has that. So he watched it.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, they bought the rights to it. They have it completely underneath their belt. But it was funny shit. He calls me in the night and he goes, "What the fuck did you have me watch?" Pissed as all hell. And he was like yelling. He's like, "What?" He's like, "None of that needed to happen." He's like screaming. He's like, "I don't understand." He's like, "You need to explain now."
Technically, this is the Bible.
No, and he knew that when he was started watching it. He's like, "This is like insanity," because the main enemies are called angels. Like it doesn't hide anything. It doesn't hide anything. Yeah, they're just killing humans. It's the rapture. It's what they're meant to do.
Oh, it's the rapture.
Yes. It's insane. It's literally one of the craziest things I ever fucking watched, and I love it. It literally has a cult following. Like so many people. If you go on Amazon, because the only other way to watch it other than Netflix is you have to buy the DVD on Amazon. The cheapest one for a box set and for a regular box set, not even like one of the fancy ones, is like $200. It's
Seriously?
yes, it's insane. One of the collector's ones is like $400, and I want it because it has all the movies too.
Uh,
Yeah, there's like 3 movies and the entire anime, and it's funny because you have to watch. The anime isn't even in order, but you have to watch the anime. I think it's like most of the season, and then you have to watch the second movie, the first movie, then the third movie, and then you watch and then you watch then you watch like the last couple episodes, and then you watch the fourth movie, the end of Evangelion, and then that's it. That's all that they've created so far.
no.
It's just absolute clusterfuck. I keep trying to make sticks with fucking logs, and it hurts my eyes every time I see me do that.
You're just like, how the fuck do I do that?
Every time I do it, my brain dies a little bit more.
You dumb.
No shit. I just spammed. I just spammed my escape key as well. I'm I'm the best at everything I do. No one can say any differ. And I finally dealt with the the spawning issue in the caves below me, so I don't have to hear just bullshit the entire time I'm mining. No, there's still one skeleton. At least it's not the 50 that I heard earlier.
Damn.
It's already 11. Jesus Christ.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Alrighty, you know what? I feel like finding a place to build now. I did enough just running around. Should have
Hmm.
Should I build a cottage or a farm? Like a ranch or oh sorry, a ranch? Like a ranch or like a cottage?
A ranch. You should build like an. Should build like a fantasy medieval version. 'Cause that's what I'm going for.
Oh no, I'm thinking like, like western southern, like American western southern type of
You're going for cringe. Gotcha. No comment on that.
no. Because to most people, yeah, that's cringe, but like me,
I mean, they
I
look
want to call it
nice, but
medieval and I would call it,
there's better looking stuff out there.
that's true.
I really love like the medieval Gothic architecture. It looks so fucking good.
Medieval Gothic is very nice, yeah.
That's what I'm going for. Is like that with some like I don't know. I would say like what the fuck would be like a good fantasy to compare?
Alright, I found my spot.
I'd say like Warhammer. I'm like I'm gonna steal some of their stuff because there's just like a shittier version of Gothic architecture basically, and then they have like a lot of like magic looking things because it's like the main thing that they have is like that they've like they have like a weird mix of like at least the human empire has a weird mix of like gothic and machinery.
Like, what?
Huh?
Minecraft. Being Minecraft.
uh
You can only sleep at night. It's practically fucking late. Let me sleep.
oh, I love that. It's so stupid.
I know, right? It's fucking close enough. Let me sleep in it. There we go.
I gotta stream my my antics in Total War because I'm so fucking stupid in those games. I've never played as the Skaven in Warhammer, but they're like one of my favorite factions just because of how ridiculous they are. It's it's a fantasy world where there's magic and like very basic gunpowder stuff, right? And like some steam power. These motherfuckers have like space age technology and like Gatling guns and shit. They're rats too. I think that's like the best part about it. It's just like some fucking rats have all of that. It's like humanity's peak is steam engineering. It's like, yes.
Remember, Foundlings. If you have to fight a Jedi, use the shotgun, not a blaster.
Why? They can fucking stop projectiles with the force.
Yes, they can. But if they didn't, and they just went with a lightsaber, you just get molten lead to the face.
That's why a lot of the Mandalorians use those whatchamacallit those not cycler rifles. That's what the Tuscans use. The what is it called? What is that disintegration gun that they have? Whatever the hell that rifle is.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
what are they called?
those things are like illegal with like every empire except for like the Mandalorians, which is like the most hilarious thing I find because it's literally the most in described lore. It's the most painful thing that you could feel before you die, is getting disintegrated by that thing because you feel every cell of your body like disappearing.
Yep. Before you as a whole disappeared.
Yep, which is just insanity. I'm like who designed this? Like who came up with that idea for Star Wars? It's like between that and the there's like the different dimensional horrors that you can find, or if you stare into like if a ship goes across like the galaxy, if it jumps like for too long, people on board can start going crazy from looking out into like the void.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like just insane shit. Or if the ship gets stuck because like the hyperdrive breaks while they're going into hyperspace, there's
Mm,
chances that like different entities from hyperspace can come on board and just insanity.
and just murk you all.
Mhm.
Yes. I build ranch on top of rock cliff because it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Dude, what are you doing? He has the high ground. So, you can't beat the high ground. Bread. Fun. Mm, you don't. Nice. That belch. Alright. Let's get crafting. Wood over there, wood goes down from there. Alright. Tis indeed, tis indeed. There's no denying the truth. Either way, I just play to have fun, so I don't really give a fuck. No, not really. Jeez. I was just talking about that earlier. That, this one has a stone cutter. I'm gonna take it. They don't deserve it. Grog make ground flat. What? Have the what? Oh, yeah. On D6 you can, like, It's like a little book in the crafting table.
Yeah, you can turn it on or off. I'm so used to
Like,
just being forced to
yeah,
fucking have it. It's
yeah.
cringe.
In PC, it's a little like book note icon that you can just click on if you need to figure it out.
Correct. Which I prefer.
Yes, it doesn't take up as much space. It's more
It doesn't take up your
graphically
entire fucking screen. And if you
it's
need it,
more
you can just
graphically
click on it
pleasing.
real quick. And if you don't
Yeah.
need it, it's not in the fucking way, which I normally don't need it. I can just put shit in real quick and then it's done.
Yeah.
Like, the only time it's useful is if I'm mass producing shit, or if it's like, for instance, go full fucking dumbass and just forget how to make one thing like I just did.
Yeah,
I
you just have a character moment.
I could have fucking swore I only needed like regular stone for it, but you need smooth stone, 'cause of fucking course you do.
Because the one time you don't feel like using smooth stone, you need it.
Oh no, I love smooth stone. I use it for tons of shit. You need it to craft like 3 different things anyway.
Yeah.
It looks nice in a lot of builds, but then again, it looks like absolute trash in a bunch of other things too.
Yes, yes, the yes.
Time to make automatic smelters, 'cause I'm a fucking genius.
You're doing your whole hopper system.
Yes. You're just mad 'cause you haven't done it yet. It takes like 5 seconds to make the hopper system. You just need like 4 hoppers.
No, I know how to make it. I just don't really feel like it.
It takes
Normally.
fucking 5 seconds to make it. What do you mean you don't feel like
Okay.
making it? You can't be that much of a loser. It's physically impossible. Oh wait, it's you we're talking about.
I was about to say, do you not remember high school?
No. I'm normally really fucked up during it, I'll admit it. I admit it, I
Fair
admit
enough.
it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Mistakes were made. I passed though. That's all that matters, I guess. If I put these back to back, is the game gonna be... No, it's not gonna be cringe. Awesome. It is gonna be cringe.
Why? Because fuck you, that's why.
I think
That's how
that's going in.
Monocle works.
Yeah, it is going in. Oh, I'm gonna take you. What the fuck? No.
Alright, back to making curved brown fleck.
Actually, I don't even need to fucking put anything else in there. On top, I could just keep it as it is. Split you in half. Put you in here. Grab both of you. And then bam, done. And now it's my iron chest. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Stairs. Fuck. Fuck, flush it.
You questioning it? I know you're questioning it. You're lying to me.
Now you see, class. You see he's ignoring him. That is what we do tomorrow.
Yeah, did you see the video of the teacher getting pissed off at the one kid who has like hard of hearing? And she like took like a minute to answer his question because she had to like make sure that like
She heard it right.
no, that like the program actually like wrote it out for her of what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had a program going that would like tell her what the
Oh,
teacher's
she
saying.
had the visual system.
Yeah, because she's like
Okay.
super hard of hearing. Did you see that? And then the school was like, we're investigating it, and the people were like, are you fucking kidding me? Like just fire him. Cause he like went off and
Yeah,
he's like you should be paying attention. You should be paying attention. It shouldn't take this long. And then like
she
one of the
was
students,
paying attention. She was
yeah,
paying attention to her listening device.
yeah, no, one of the other students was like, you know, she's hard of hearing, right? And he's like, well, she still needs to pay attention to my class. And they're just like, what the fuck? Like,
Dude,
excuse me?
that screen is her ears, man. What is your issue?
Yeah, no, it was fucking insane. I watched it and I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
You hear that, like, since, schools and school districts aren't paying their teachers shit, that teachers are now going to, like, OnlyFans for extra income and getting fired because they're going to, starting to work on, like, OnlyFans and shit like that because the school's not paying them shit.
That's none of my business. That's all I'm gonna say. They can do what they need to do to live. It's none of my business.
No, that's what I mean, is, like, schools are like, you can't do this. This is, this is immoral. Like,
It's not. It's not like they're telling their students that they're doing it.
exactly, and, like, they're making sure their students don't, get on there, especially, like, if their students, like, make an account and, like, it's on them. Like, they can get charged with shit. The students can for, relying on a contract.
Well, if they're 18, it doesn't matter.
Huh?
Well, if they're over 18, it doesn't matter.
I mean, if they're 18, no, but, like, if it's a student that's obviously not 18 and they're on OnlyFans, like, every time you click I agree on, like, terms of service, you're signing a contract.
Yeah, that's why you fucking read them. That's why it's
Exactly.
like, and why most companies, when it comes to it, they're like, "Are you sure you agree to this?" And it's like, yes, I hit it once. I'm hitting it again.
Yeah, I fucking read it. Just let me do my shit.
It was really funny when I was like, I like went and bought my phone. The when I bought my new iPhone when it was new. Fucking iPhone 7 piece of shit way back when. I think it was like the second year it was out was when I bought it.
Yeah.
So when I went and got that, I sat there the entire fucking time reading everything, and then when it turned on, I read everything that the fucking phone said, and the guy was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, reading it all. And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "'Cause it fucking matters." No, fuck you.
And if they say no, it doesn't, I'm like, dude, this is a contract.
It's like, then you're fucking
Once I
lying to
click
me. I'm
I
never buying
agree,
shit from you again. Bye.
it's one of those things of like, if you click I agree on like the terms of service for like a phone, like an iPhone or like a Samsung or whatever,
Mm.
and the terms of service they constantly change with updates. As long as you click I agree, if you don't look at it, it could have something along the lines of like, in 2 years, we own you. You are our property. You
No,
click,
you
I
can't. They
agree.
can't
As
do
long as
that
you,
though.
well, it's kind of like an extreme example, but
Yeah, but that's physically impossible unless it's in like
no, I know
very
it's
specific
impossible, but
countries.
it's an extreme to show the point of like, read up before you click, I agree. Read your contracts.
I think the one person viewing this already agrees with that though,
Mm.
or already knows that. I would hope. You know, I'm gonna make that the new way to be my friend. If you don't read all the contracts or all the things that you agree to on the internet, then you're not my friend. I'm not dealing with it because clearly you don't fucking know how to do
You don't
anything.
care what happens to you.
No, clearly they don't know how to do anything. That's just a fact if they fucking do that. It's like, yes, today I will fuck myself over.
I will sign a contract that I never read.
The largest of brain plays. I couldn't even compare to those people.
I think it was the army, if I remember reading it correctly. When you sign the contract, there's this thing along the lines of basically your body is government property. Was that the army or the Marine Corps? The wording basically states that your body is government property.
Until your
So
contract's up.
technically, huh?
Until your contract's up, yes.
Well, yeah, but if when you're still in active service, if you get a sunburn, technically you can get charged with destruction of government property because your body is owned by the government as long as your contract is valid.
Yeah, but that would never happen. They wouldn't do that.
No,
Because
they
it's
wouldn't have to,
insanity.
but they could.
Yeah, but they wouldn't fucking do that. That's like something that would never fucking happen. And there's like plenty of other things that they could fucking try to give bullshit to their troops for, but they would never do it because they know it's fucking stupid.
Well, yeah.
And the government may not be the brightest, but they at least have a fucking brain cell.
Or two.
They function. That's all that they need to do.
They function enough.
It could function better, but I'm not a
Oh, yeah,
fucking
no, it could
politician.
definitely function better, but it functions enough for now.
You know why I'm not a politician?
Fuck that shit.
Because I'm not a fucking liar. Got him. Damn. Damn.
Shot fired.
You f-
What's that?
Every night I feel my leg, my arm.
What?
Why are we still
What?
here?
Yo, how did I not notice this fucking earlier?
What?
That's what's an underground abandoned nether portal right next to where I was.
Yeah, those can spawn.
Yeah. Got a
You're
good
very
few
big
iron
brain.
nuggets, a good few gold nuggets, gold chest plate with projectile protection 2, and a fire charge.
Cringe fire charge versus Chad.
What?
It's a cringe fire charge versus Chad Flint and Steel.
Right.
Yes, here's a single-use device that you can only get from very specific chests. Or you can make it for fireworks. Or would you like flint and steel so you can light every fucking thing on fire? It's like, which do you think I'm going to choose? It's pretty damn obvious.
Yo, son.
Never. Excuse me? Why the fuck you put my torches there? This game's being cring.
Well, that that one grass block is a path now.
You're a path.
I mean, my stepdad does walk a little over me, yes.
Should probably stop that.
What?
I said you should probably stop that.
I could, but like,
Weak ass hoe.
I don't feel like it.
Damn. I guess you just a bitch then. Water
It's more of a
time.
matter of, like, can't really argue with stupid.
I can, and I can win.
You can argue with stupid because you are stupid.
No, I'm just such a fucking smart man that everyone listens to me.
For that. Yes, magma block mine.
Plus, I'm just louder than the next 5 people who walk in the room.
Yeah, that does help too.
Did I ever tell you? During one of like the it was like my first year at Shawnee. I got like 5 friends from this. The principal was having like this huge pep rally for everybody, and he was like, "Oh, everyone, this was a wonderful pep rally," like all this bullshit. And then he's like, "Okay."
Fuck, it was.
He's like, "All of you be careful and have a great weekend." I was like, "Fuck you, suck my dick, have a terrible weekend." And he put the mic down and like started looking around. This is like out in the field too. And he's like looking around. I like just ran down the bleachers. I was like, "I need to go now."
I need to go now.
Yeah.
Blast.
It was like everybody like started leaving, and then I just started fucking running between the groups of people. I was like, it's time to go. It was funny as shit because like there's like a group of like 6 dudes who were like walking out towards like the end of the parking lot. They're like, "Dude, our car's over here. Come with us." I was like, "Okay," and fuck, I just walked with them.
Bet you a real one.
Yeah, I just walked with them, and then like it was so good. Like no one fucking suspected, like, cause I like just like ran into their group real quick in like the middle of it and just started walking with them. It was so fucking good. He was pissed. There was like a few other times where like I just completely pissed him the fuck off, and like the entire school probably as well. Like I ran across the field like my last year there. They were like ready to kick me out like twice beforehand, and I was like, "Fuck you." I was like, "Kick me out." I was like, "Do it." I was like, "I don't care."
Just give me what I want.
No, I was like, "Do it." I was like, "It's not gonna damage my fucking reputation. It's gonna damage your school's reputation." I'm like, "Do it. See if I fucking care." Like, Shawnee's a piece of shit school. Kick me out. I was like, "I will talk to the fucking district as to why I got kicked out." And then he's like, "Okay, why did we kick you out?" I'm like, "False accusations because you're pieces of shit and don't know how to fucking figure out a problem." And then that just sparked a huge argument with him. It was so good. And then I was dared to fucking run across the field during like the last game. So I put my morph suit on underneath my jeans and my jacket.
Morph suit.
So I just zipped up the hood all the way and then just took my pants and jacket off, and then I started streaking across the football field while he was finishing his speech. And no one could catch me because I did
Because you weren't naked.
because I did sprints, so no one could catch me. And I was literally the second fastest person at the school. So literally no one could do anything about it. Yeah, no, I gave I had
the fastest person in the school.
I was
Okay,
the s-
YouTube, that would be even funnier.
No, it was it was just like one of my random friends. They're like, "Oh, dude," they were like, "Dude, you gotta do something funny as shit, 'cause I know you don't care." I was like, "Okay, like, what do you want me to do at the field, like, during today's pep rally?" Or it was like tomorrow's pep rally, 'cause I fucking had to like plan it all out. And he's like, "Dude," he's like, "What if?" He's like, "You're fast, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do sprints for the track team." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Run across the field." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Do you want me to wear a costume or something?" And he's like, "Yeah, bring the morph suit." I'm like, "Okay." So I fucking got the morph suit and fucking yeeted across that field as fast and as hard as I could.
Mm-hmm.
It was one hell of a fucking run. He was like, "All right, everybody, this was a good last pep rally for this class of 2020," and I'm just like, just fucking, or no, class of 2018. I'm just like, gone across the fucking field.
Alright, so Dev,
Yes.
oak wood or, first things first, oak wood or spruce wood for the wood parts of the building?
What build are you going for, and what other materials are you using? That is the real question.
Stone, I'm thinking either chiseled stone or stone bricks.
Stone bricks go with anything, as long as you highlight it properly.
Yeah. And I'm thinking either like an old Norse type thing, right?
Then you want the lighter of the wood, and then you'd want to start
Lighter
using
to the oak.
diorite,
I'm
yes.
thinking either old Norse, like longhouse type branch, or an old like Irish Scottish type branch, you know, the ones with the hay roofs.
If you're going more Scottish, you'd want more of the bland colors.
Bland.
Yeah. It's not to say that, like, their buildings were just
Well,
like the
no,
base
yeah,
shit, like the oak
yeah.
and whatnot. And the other one, you'd want like the what's the white tree called?
Birch.
Yeah, you want birch for the longhouse.
Yeah. I
I'm
might go with
busy.
Scottish solely because they had more of like a little bit of everything farm wise, like crop wise.
Yeah. Do whatever.
You know what I mean?
Do whatever, as long
Like
as it
they
look good,
obviously
bro.
had potatoes because the Scottish, but
Potatoes can fucking grow anywhere, even during winter. They're potatoes. They just need the sun.
and then there was just the potato famine. Like how do you how? How do you fuck
Desertification.
up potatoes? Huh?
Desertification. You can't grow potatoes in a fucking desert because there's no water. That was the problem. It's like this. It's the same thing that happened to the Midwest. Why we had a
Yep.
huge famine and why our country had a huge fucking shaking of the economy because the Midwest started turning into a desert because we weren't putting water properly. And that's how the government started doing like started checking up on farms and shit. They were like, all right, clearly just letting people do whatever the fuck they want is not working. It's like, oh yeah, here's the Dust Bowl of America. And it's like, yeah, we fucked up like the greatest
Yeah, we fucked up
land
kind of bad.
on the fucking planet currently at that point. It was like between that and like the expansive farms that China can have.
What's a chunk? 8 by 8, right? Or no? What was
16.
it?
A
Right.
chunk is 16. You can figure out the chunks if you hit F3 and G. It'll show your chunk borders. And if you just hit F3 normally, it'll tell you all the other bullshit.
Ah, I see. I see.
There's like two other debug button maps that I forget. There's like the F3G I had to like figure out. I like pressed a bunch of buttons after holding F3 and then I found G. I was like, "Oh, there it is. That's the one I was looking for."
Gotcha. That's how the whole chunk thing works. Gotcha. Thank you.
Mhm.
I want that right there.
Here's the real question though. Do you have a skin in Minecraft?
PC, no.
Good.
Why?
'Cause you're cringe otherwise. Only use the built-in skins. That's my opinion. The only reason I have them on Xbox is because why the fuck not?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's like I play Minecraft a lot. I'll throw out a few bucks for a small skin pack that I'll use like one or two things out of. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
I think the skin packs like dramatically increased in price or some shit. Cause like I fucking I like went in to change my skins and I noticed like that some from that I used to own from the 360 are no longer on there like the last time I played on the Xbox. And I also like noticed that skin packs I didn't own were like 12 bucks. I was like, "What the fuck? What is this?"
real honest.
Mm.
Freak.
Stack and a half, basically. Cool. You may not know the bed is too far away. I'm on the block next to it, damn it. Just let me fucking lay down. It's like, why are you being cringe?
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes, exactly. You know, I can't fucking wait for my new mic, because I'm just gonna fuck with all the settings, and then I'm gonna be able to hear myself crisp as fucking day. It's gonna be fantastic. Because, like, the Corsair shit has so many different settings you can throw on, I can't wait. And, like, the only other, like, fucking headsets that I was looking at, because I told you I wanted I wanted one with a fucking cord, right? Because I don't like
Yeah.
I don't like the shit where you...
Type.
Yeah, I don't fucking like Bluetooth bullshit. It's like the Xbox and PlayStation controllers and like Switch and all the other ones are fine because like that's the only way they make controllers now unless you like specially order them, which I'm not paying more for a fucking cord.
Or like you get the special corded battery pack shits.
Yeah, those piss me off too. It's like the rechargeable
Well, the
ones.
special battery
Yeah, the
pack.
rechargeable ones are okay. Where like they have a plug where it's like a knockoff brand because they're like super fucking cheap to buy like two of them and they last like a couple years. For instance, the
Yeah.
ones I had for a while, those were cool. I had them for like how fucking long did I even have them? I had them since I moved, so like almost 3 years. I had
You
like
had them for a hot minute.
yeah, no, like when it was like right when I moved, I like told everybody, I'm like, yo, I'm getting this like I got these like off-brand rechargeable batteries and they work really fucking well. And then like it was like yeah, it was like my first year out of high school. They like died, so it was like almost 3 years
Damn,
I
bro,
had
you
those
had them for a
fuckers.
hot minute.
It was insane. And, like the off brands can be like really good sometimes, and then other times it's just like, what the fuck did I even like touch?
Like, what is this?
Yeah.
I need book.
No.
Oh, babe, I have bucket.
You don't deserve a bucket.
I have bucket. Because bucket.
You don't know how to make a boat? How stupid are you?
I said I make hoe.
Oh, you are a hoe. My bad. I misheard you.
No, that's insinuating I get anything.
Damn. Damn. He just suicided. Damn.
Not
F.
yet.
F for respects. No, wait, he doesn't get any. Never mind. I retake that.
Damn you right.
There has to be another
Well,
fucking cave. I hear them.
one block of water can work for how many blocks around it again? Fucking forget.
9.
9?
Yeah, it's like
Thank you.
4 in each direction. Or 5. Yeah, 4 in each direction.
Thank you. Ah, fuck it.
So many more fucking assholes here. I'm sure I'll eventually find them.
One way or another.
It's gonna get DMCA'd just by you singing that. It would not surprise me, honestly.
You fucking bullshit.
It wouldn't fucking surprise me. The music industry's stupid, bro. They want to fuck everyone.
Literally, song gets stuck in head.
Yeah.
Song gets stuck in head.
You're pirating
Cease
that
and
song.
desist.
Yeah.
Literally, song gets stuck in head. Next thing you know, you get a cease and desist in the mail. Like, what the fuck?
They're like, we know you committed thought crime. You're like, what is this, 1984? Go fuck yourself.
What is this, George Orwell novel?
Yes.
Big Brother's watching.
Deadass. That's kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
Kinda gay, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Be like, and I'm not gonna, never mind.
What are you doing, step bro?
I was thinking of something worse than that.
Of course you were.
I'll shoot you a message about it when I'm done streaming.
Alright.
If I remember. It's bad, though. I'm not sorry.
Knowing you, I'm not surprised.
Well, if only there was a stream site where I could fucking say anything I wanted. I would definitely say not
Dark
safe.
web, but other than that,
The dark web isn't even that bad. You know fucking scientists use it because it has a quicker fucking... it has like a quicker bit rate than the regular internet.
I know. Amazing.
Like, people are like, oh, it's the worst place on the web. And it's like, no, it's not. It's fucking useful. It's like, honestly, it's like really fucking good. It's like, yeah, there's some fucked up shit on there. Just don't go anywhere near that, you moron. It's like, yes, today I'm gonna go watch something awful and that shouldn't even be existing. But yeah, fucking, I don't understand it. It's like, out of all the things that you choose to do on there, it's like people choose to do the illegal shit, and it's like, you're a fucking idiot. It's like, there's some good stuff on there that is completely legal. It's much quicker than, like, the regular internet, and it's like, yeah, it's like, there's dangerous shit on there. I don't fucking use it. I easily could, but what's the point when I have the regular internet and I don't need anything more?
Exactly. Like it's not hard to get a Tor browser.
There's two websites where you can just fucking, and I'm not gonna say them because I'm sure I'd get in trouble. Yeah, you just go on the website and then you browse through the website. It's so fucking stupid. Like, people were like, it's going to kill the normal internet. It's like, no, it's gonna save the fucking internet probably. It's like, just ignore all the fucked up shit on there, you moron.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did actually save the internet. Let's be honest here.
I mean, it's super fucking useful.
Nah, for real though, it really is.
Like, all the fucking people who use it for actually, like, decent shit, I mean. Like, of course it's useful for bad shit. That's a given. It's the fucking dark web. But for the people who do decent
The
stuff.
dark web and the deep web are two separate things.
Correct.
Email is the deep web. How Google is the deep web. Like, I find it funny when people say, oh, I'm gonna go on the deep web, that's where all the bad stuff is, like...
It's like, you're going on Google?
Like, Google's not illegal. Like, actually, Google tries to, like, get rid of all the illegal shit. Like, for,
They try.
Exactly. That's what I
Give
said,
give
they
them
try.
props. They try.
No, they do try. Like, you really do gotta give them props, though. Like, at least they try.
46.
Okay, I can't sing that song that popped in my head. Okie dokie then. Alrighty.
Why are you being cringe?
Yes. My wood. My wood.
Well, he wants to play Warframe.
What are you getting? Requests? Like game requests?
No, one of my
Invites?
friends probably just got off of work. He just added everybody who plays Warframe on this one server.
Hmm.
think I'll mine till this breaks, and then I'll go play the same mission 50 times.
Because the grind is real.
Well, I already gained like 2 million credits just by playing that one mission because of my booster. Could very easily do that again. I actually do need to grind on there because I need more ducats, so I have to grind a bunch of relics and then like sell the parts that I get out of the relics just for these like old bullshit currency. And then I can use that to buy these mods that I want because I'm missing 2 of them. What pisses me off is the guy who came, Barrow, who sells all this shit. There's some mods you can only get from him. So you know what this motherfucker does? He comes with most of the electrical mods that you can only get through him, right? And you know what ends up happening? Can you possibly guess what fucking happens? He brings all of the electrical mods except for the melee one.
The one you need.
No, it's the main one I want. I wanted the rifle one and the melee one. And it's like, cool, I have the shotgun and the pistol one and the rifle one. And it's like, and then he gave also like some damage mod, which I already fucking have because it can drop from an enemy. And it's like, alright, cool. Thanks, game.
Like, thanks, I already have it, but cool, just one I needed, I guess.
Yeah. He had a really good prime mod though. It's the prime pistol ammo, so I can like gain ammo at a faster rate than with the actual like extra pistol ammo mods. So I don't pistol ammo mods that I pick up from here on out, I'll just fucking turn into fodder for upgrading that one, which would be fantastic. What the fuck is happening? Where are all these zombies? This is bullshit.
/kill.
I don't have cheats enabled.
I figured you did, that would make me joke.
Actually learn how to joke. Got him.
I mean, my mother did a good job. She made me. Wasn't a funny joke, but she did make a joke.
Yeah, but you didn't make a joke. She did. Got him.
Oh, I know.
My ear's itchy. No, not fair.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. Exactly. Actually, I do need one of these. I'll have to make tools next time. I'm gonna call it here. It's been 3 hours and 10 minutes. Well, at least the tree farm grew, so I have enough wood though. It doesn't matter. I'll get more wood. I like. So I built this strut that comes out from like the mining hub that I have set up, and on the side of this strut in the middle of all this, I'm gonna have a minecart system eventually once I get enough iron, which is why I need like the infinite iron setup, and it's going to come up and around because I want it to look industrial. Yeah, after I get enough golems.
Yeah.
But for now, this staircase is golden. I'm gonna get rid of the ladder because I can get so many staircases, and I might as well just use the staircase. You know, once I get the minecart set up like I did in my one world, fucking amazing. It's gonna go so smoothly. And then I want to put eventually a bubble elevator in like the dead center of this. But that's gonna take a while to get the magma block from the nether. Because I want to get the overworld, I want to get like the wall done first before I go there. Plus that would just give me like a ton of material.
I mean, you can always try to find a fucking abandoned portal.
Why would I do that when I already have 3 fucking lava pools within like close proximity?
No, bro.
Do not distribute to Minecraft. Alright, well, that was this Minecraft stream. That's enough of Minecraft for today. I've gotta go deal with this bullshit. He added me in 2 different chats. What a cringe. I think I'll have to invite you to that one day, so then that way you can play games with us. Alright, I'm not gonna... So then that way you can play games with us, because I think you'd like him. Alright. Well, this stream's over. I'm not streaming Warframe, because I'm literally just gonna run the same 5 missions, and I don't feel like switching the title and whatnot over. So, yeah, goodbye one person watching this, and hello whoever the hell ends up watching this on YouTube.